Hey, man, like, you ever just real tired?
Every day of my life.
Yeah. I mean, we're dads. We
Allegedly.
work. We're dads.
Yes, we're fathers.
We work hard.
We're blue collar.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's hard to find something that keeps up with that.
That's legal.
That's legal, for
Yeah.
sure. Something that doesn't show up on a drug test.
Right.
You're right. I think we might have found the product of all products.
Yeah, it's called Dubby Energy.
And that's DUBBY, energy.
So my favorite thing about it is it's like a clean energy because it doesn't have any sugar. It's made from coffee bean extract.
Yeah, it contains coffee fruit extract.
You're Apologies. Right. And then nootropics.
Yeah.
Which are naturally occurring things.
And it makes your brain fire in a way that like keeps you sharp, keeps you productive, and this stuff doesn't make you shit your pants.
Right. Which coffee does.
And also, it's not $4 a can. You can buy the whole tote for $30, and it's
30
servings.
It's 30 servings for $39.99.
And that puts you like at $1. So
yeah, it's $1.30 per beverage.
Right.
And the cool thing is, if you go to dubby.gg and make an order,
you can use our beautiful promo code
Truck Beers, all one word. You get 10% off.
Please don't forget the S, because if you forget
Multiples.
the S,
Truck Beers. Check it out. Let us know what you think. We like it. We're fans.
We're fans. We're W boys,
and we're picky.
They also have a flavor called Dub Sludge, and I love that so much.
They also, if you're not looking for energy, you're just looking for hydration. They have hydration packets also that are flavored. So it's just an electrolyte blend.
Kind of like the other brand, but cheaper.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So check
them
out.
Get hydrated, idiots.
They're super pro gamer. They're big anime fans, like all the cool stuff.
Yeah, and they're taking a chance on your two favorite buttholes.
That's right.
So
give them a shot.
Give them a shot.
They gave us a shot.
Kissy.
DUBBY.GG, promo code Truck Beers.
Spotify, you missed that incredible first part of the podcast.
Yeah, you missed 32 and a half seconds of
fuckery.
Just absolute idiocy. What is going on? There we go.
Okay. We back in it?
Yep. We're good.
So, we're back again. We did it. We made it another week.
Here we are.
This should be like a checkpoint.
I feel like it is.
Yeah.
It is for me.
Yeah.
It's like hey, you've successfully survived anywhere from 5 to 10 more days of existence in this
what's crazy is like every
fucking reality.
So like this is probably the first time I've ever thought this on a podcast. Like, I'm afraid this might be our last podcast. I think we're heading for Doomtown. I don't know.
Dude, that's
I don't know, man. It's getting so stupid. And I laugh uncomfortably because I don't know what else to really do.
Yeah.
Like I don't.
Well, there's nothing we can do.
Yeah. We can bitch, bellyache, say no, kick our feet, but we're not in charge of shit.
No, thank God.
Yeah. And it's crazy.
We would have fucked up long ago and ended things.
No, I was like, you know what? Just y'all fucking figure it out.
Figure it out. I think that's kind of what we've done, and here we are.
Yeah, that's what I would do. I was like, fuck it. We'll figure it out. Now, I don't know. I think it's crazy that the dude ran on like, I'm going to be the president of peace. And that motherfucker's just been like, hey, fuck you, Iran.
From what I've seen, he's done a fairly decent job trying to stay out of it.
Yeah, but we're not
directly.
Yeah,
but not like
so
indirectly.
So they deployed the Nimitz, the USS Nimitz, and that ship is set to be discontinued in like 6 months, and
it's still awesome enough to handle business though.
Well, yeah, but like someone is saying, like a lot of these weirdos and conspiracy guys. A lot of weirdos and the conspiracy theories are like, this is going to be like a Gulf of Tonkin thing again. They're going to put it out and
let it get
hit, and they're like,
"You touched my boats.
Hey, you touched my fucking boats.
You touched my boats."
We're just like a fucking mean bully kid in a swimming pool that has cool toys, and if you mess with the toys, I don't know. That was a bad analogy.
No, it's accurate.
I'm walking.
It's yeah, you're the rich kid that shows up to the
right
Sandlot baseball game,
right,
and makes everybody want to kill you.
Yeah.
It's like when Richie Rich showed up with Reggie Jackson at the Sandlot.
Yeah. Yes.
It's just like that.
Yes.
Because his batting coach was fucking Reggie Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just.
That's a wild pull.
That was. I got it.
Yeah.
It's just it's just fucking sad, man. Like I don't like any of it. I don't like the fucking amount of shit that we're about to be pulled into.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I bet if you took a poll, everybody would be like, no. But there are these fucking chicken hawks that they've never done anything with their life, but they're like, fuck yeah. Let's go to war. Like.
So, as much as I hate to say it, in my line of work, war is good for business. But I would rather...
war is the business, and business is good.
But yeah, we've gotten some phone calls from some of our international customers over the last week or so, and been like, hey, we need some stuff quickly. And we're like, we're booked up till September, bud. Sorry.
Yeah.
By the time we can get anything to you, this shit's either going to be over or the world's going to be on fire.
Yeah.
I mean, all they've done is moved on from sticks and spears to cruise missiles and bombs. I mean, it's the same story for 3,000 years.
Yeah, it's just the 400 kiloton bombs that make me not feel good about anything.
The ones that make the sun go away?
Yeah. The one that makes ring clouds because of just the pure atmosphere disintegration.
Yeah, those scare me.
Sorry to bring it to like this.
It's topical. It's what's going on.
It's been the fucking only thing I've been looking into.
It is absolutely terrifying.
And I do this really stupid thing where I'll be scrolling and then I'll see something like, can't see it. It's not real.
Yeah. Stick your head in the sand. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't.
You go straight ostrich mode. Just head in the sand, bury it. Doesn't happen.
Like just me personally, I look around at everything and I'm like, this might be the last day this looks like this. Or this might be
if it continues the way it's going, from what I can tell. And again, we don't know how much of that's accurate.
Yeah.
Because it's all, whatever you can gather from social media and the news.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah, and if you listen to what Trump writes, it's like, dude, good God.
Yeah. This could be the catalyst that starts World War III. Yes, that's what I'm talking about, Morgan. Like, you can't tell if it's real or not.
Yeah. Morgan said, I just blame AI for everything now. Yeah, AI is why my dad left me. AI is the reason why it burns when I pee.
The only thing that AI should be used for now is Bigfoot videos. Because those are hilarious.
Yeah, we talked about it last week. Like,
I love those videos.
But like the news things, like live here at Cedar Creek. Just kidding.
Yeah, this is AI.
I'm not real.
Yeah, it should be a law that if it's AI created, there has to be a disclaimer on the screen somewhere,
like a watermark.
Yes,
just a little watermark in the corner.
I'm not saying, plaster it across the picture.
Not a 15-second header. Be like, stop before you watch this next.
AI. Yeah, just like watermark it. Yeah. Something.
Just like the Disney movies that, they like, before you start the movie, it's like, hey, this movie was made in a time when
we get it.
When people were insensitive. So stupid.
They either do that or they have to delete the movie.
Yeah. The Peter Pan movie, the cartoon, original one.
Yeah.
It is wild.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking Tiger Lily, that whole scene. Yeah. I was like, oh, wow. My grandpa write this? I don't know, man. I get kind of nervous about everything, and then I have diarrhea because I'm nervous. And, and then I have to lie to my kids saying like, nah,
everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
Yeah. Just don't turn. Stay off the TV, kids.
Yeah. It's just wild. It's just we're living in this feels like a video game, and this is like the final level, like the hardest level. Yeah. And like the object of the game is like survive the next day.
Like, and if you survive that one, guess what? You could do it again.
Remember, like most video games, like level 1 is so simple. You're like, jump over this fucking mushroom, eat shit, dude. But now there's like fucking bullet bills coming my way and fireballs and. Thank God for beer.
I don't like it.
I don't either. We were talking about at work, like, let's just build tanks. We can build tanks around our cars.
Yeah.
We'll just make Survivor.
Did you like that one dude did out of the bullet, the Killdozer?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
What a legend.
I mean, that was just a good old boy that was pissed off and decided to fix it himself.
What was this saying? I had to become unreasonable or something like that.
Something like that.
What was it? It's a great saying. I'll find out. Hold on, man. I think it's worth to say.
Yeah, look it up.
Sometimes reasonable men must do unreasonable things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty nuts.
He was not wrong.
No. The dude tried to do, like, that whole story is incredible to me. Not incredible, because, like, he really did try to do everything in his power to, like, hey, you're going to cut my business off. You're going to do the, like, he went to the meetings. He tried to do it.
He followed the letter of the law to
and, like, the whole thing, his whole life, he was, like, an upstanding citizen. He was just a local businessman, and he tried, and then it finally, I guess if someone says fuck you enough,
you're like, okay, fine.
And he was just like, guess what, dude? I'm going to destroy your town.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Yeah. Good luck.
I don't know. It's pretty wild. I don't know. I think if like things really popped off, I would think the American people would just, like, if we don't want to be a part of it, we can just, like, no.
I think it's going to reach a point, though, where we have to get involved.
I guess, yeah. I mean, there's people across the fucking pond that don't like the way we are just because we are who we are.
Right.
So, like,
and I don't want to be like saying we should play world police. That's not what I'm saying.
No.
But it's going to reach a point where it's going to be an immediate threat to us. Somehow.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that's a long way from here, but.
Right. I mean, from some of the shit I've seen,
Ask
like
Japan, they found out.
They did, and I say they built back better. They did that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just used to look at some of the targets that are on the world map, like America's map. Like if they, like Denver, is one.
Yeah.
Because of the silos that are out in the Rockies.
Well, that's where NORAD's at.
Yeah.
That's where, like, all the missile command stuff is based out of Denver.
Because it's flat ass right in the middle.
Yeah.
But there's only one rocket that could do that, and that's the Jericho. Like a nuclear bomb to get to where
it's got the range.
The range
is required.
And that's the one, not Iran, but I know Israel has one.
Yeah.
Because we gave it to them.
Yeah.
Because we do that.
We're smart.
God, I don't know.
We've helped friends.
I don't know. We'll get off this topic. It's been in the back of my throat all week, and like I just got to get it out, or I'm gonna go crazy. Y'all mean Spotify, YouTube?
Sorry, I had to let my dog outside.
It's either your dog or your kids.
It's something, man.
It's always something.
That's my life.
Also, if y'all are listening to this, you probably heard the ad. Let us know what you think.
If you're listening on Spotify, if you're listening on YouTube, you don't know what we're talking about.
Oh. Yeah. YouTube, check it out. It's Dubby. And we're sponsored by them. And they're a great company, and they're pretty good dudes.
Yep. It's good old nootropic energy blend. No sugar, nothing else but vitamins.
Yeah. So if
no
you
flavors, no sugars, none of that bad stuff.
And it doesn't make you shit your pants.
Or shaky. And if you use the promo code TruckBeers, you get 10% off.
And we get a kickback as well.
We'll get some shekels.
So support the show that way, or you can just use Cash App. It's $ Truck Beers.
Yes.
Yeah. Struck Beers.
Struck Beers.
We had a good band practice. Got to see some old friends. That was kind of cool.
That was cool.
It was cool seeing Marshall. I don't think you knew of him, but like
I knew who he was, but I don't know him.
We hung out a lot when we were younger.
Yeah.
He's one of Chad's good friends. They were in bands together and all like that.
They went to high school together, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Him, Daryl, Bonner, all those guys.
Yeah.
They're all like part of the like Hallsville, Longview group.
Right.
I was just kind of like a transplant. I would just come hang out on the weekends and like, oh, you guys are cool. I wish I had friends like you. And I did. That's
right.
really shitty, but
y'all are different friends.
You are different friends, yeah. You gotta make fun of the way I say supposed to. I used to say post.
Posta.
Yeah. And then my friends would be like, post? You gonna fucking build a fence?
Yes, over your grave.
Yes. But it was, I don't know. Band practice is getting better and better.
Yeah.
We say that every show.
That's true.
Our dear sweet friend Dustin Cameron came.
Yeah, that was neat. Because, well, like he came and hung out with you guys that one night randomly, and he had heard the songs before, but that's the first time he's heard the full shenanigans.
He didn't hear Paper Plates.
All he heard was the new song that we're trying to figure out.
And the Jam.
And the Jam.
That should be the name of the song, the Jam.
Jam.
Or the Jelly.
Yeah. Preserves.
Preserve. The National Preserve. But yeah, that was neat. Whoever that dude was about pizza was fucking goated.
That was the guy that was there with Marshall.
Yeah, I don't know him.
Chad knew him.
Corey? Chris?
I don't know. I didn't talk to him.
And
Not intentionally. I just didn't.
I can't, like, if like someone's new and I have to see him, I have to shake their hand.
Right.
Like if I don't, I feel like I'm being an asshole.
Right.
So I have to shake someone's hand. So
I
was
don't
like,
have that problem.
Really?
No, yeah.
Oh.
Well, sometimes.
I don't know.
Like if they're an associate of like a good friend, like if it was somebody that came with you that I didn't know,
yeah,
I would make it a point.
Yeah.
To shake their hand and introduce myself. But if it's just somebody that's with somebody else that I don't know.
Right. Hey, so you had people come Saturday. We jammed for like 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
What'd they think?
They liked it.
Yeah?
A lot.
Yeah.
Craig said it was great. Amber said it was great.
Craig is the only one I care about.
He's like, the only part that was kind of weird was that weird drum part at the end of that one song that y'all played. And I was like, I can see where you would... If you weren't involved in the writing process, I could see where you think that was like,
well, it fits.
Randomly chaotic.
It fits for who the people are who are writing the music.
Correct. And that once I explained it to him like that, he was like, oh, okay.
It's fun. I like it.
Yeah. I don't know what... I know Ethan...
Ethan was trying to find something to shit on, and
he's like, I really can't.
And that's like the biggest compliment.
Yeah, because this is his style of...
Well, no, and who he is as a person. He's a sweet boy.
Yeah.
But he likes to shit and make fun of everything.
That's true. Well, he is his father's son.
He's Blaylock's DNA. But like he said, like it's great. And that made me feel so stoked. So stoked. Because like, I mean, he's 18.
Yes.
I mean, I feel like he has his finger on the pulse. And a bunch of...
What are these kids like these days?
Yeah. I would love to do the math on, like, the combined age. Like, you know, like, we have over 100 years of experience. We do.
Yeah.
We have, like, it's a 90...
I've been playing bass since 2001. That's 24 years right there.
Yeah. I've been playing guitar since 2002? 2001?
23, 24. That's 55 years.
Bought my first guitar on 9/11. That'd be wild.
Oof.
I'm going to write protest songs.
I'm going to be My Chemical Romance.
Oh, that's a wild...
That's such a weird story.
The wildest shit.
Such a weird story.
So apparently we wouldn't have My Chemical Romance, Twilight, and 50 Shades of Grey?
Yeah.
Those three major things is because 9/11 happened.
Well, Twilight was already a thing.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was like she wrote it.
I think she was like, I think it wasn't big yet, but I think she'd already written it.
Oh.
And then 50 Shades of Grey was like fanfic based off Twilight that got turned into something else.
Right.
And then Gerard Way.
No.
Maybe it's the other way around.
No, Twilight was written because of My Chemical Romance.
Okay. There's a weird connection.
Yeah.
There.
So Gerard Way started the band because of 9/11, because he was, and then Twilight was written because of My Chemical Romance. And then 50 Shades of Grey was written because of Twilight. 2 out of 3 of those things are super gay, and I'm super sorry, but like, I'll let y'all decide which ones I think is gay and which one's not. Was I right? Or are you right?
Hold on. I don't want to watch a video. I want to read
4
something.
people in the chat. Y'all should just say hi, do something creative. See if you can make us say a slur. That's my favorite. I've done like complete research on like all the things, like different ways that like they make you like names, like the Bart Simpson thing.
Right.
Like Amanda Hug and Kiss. Which I'll say that all day. That's not a problem. It's the... You're not going to believe this. I have to pee.
All right.
Super high.
All right, chat. We're living definitely in a simulation tonight. Yep, he was right. He was right. Y'all can hear him on YouTube. I can't hear what he's saying. Spotify definitely can't hear what he's saying, but I can hear him talking. This is a fun twist that we do.
Hey, I think I'm stupid.
You're not. I mean, you might be, but I don't know why.
I really thought mistletoe was like just like a wintertime thing.
No.
There's mistletoe in that tree right now.
It grows all the time.
It's when the leaves fall out, the mistletoe.
That's when you can see it.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Didn't
it
know
kills
that.
trees. It's a terrible plant.
It's a fungus.
It's a terrible plant.
Yeah.
So, yes. Gerard Way started My Chem after 9/11.
Yes.
50 Shades, it was a fanfic of Twilight.
Yeah.
That got edited and turned into what it is.
Yeah. How do you go from...
Stephenie Meyer started writing Twilight because of
My Chemical
Romance.
Hey, honestly...
Hey, look at that. You learned something.
So, how do you go from Twilight to 50 Shades of Grey? Like, I know it's a fanfic, but like, I'm going to just give y'all some information y'all didn't need to know. I've read all these books.
I've read all the Twilight books.
I've read all the 50 Shades of Grey books.
I've read those books.
But like, I don't understand how you get from there to there. Who be texting me? Well, that's weird.
Okay, I have to go.
Yeah,
destroy my children. I'll be right back.
It's hard. It's hard running a podcast and also a madhouse. It's my favorite thing. Yeah, I've read. I read the Twilight books. I thought they were great. And before y'all get out your pitchforks, I didn't know. I just like the cool vampires and the werewolves and teenage romance. It does get really weird at the end, though. Like, she gets pregnant with a vampire baby. That's kind of wild. And then the baby comes out and ages instantly. And then the werewolf is like, "That's my girl." That is a wild thing to write.
You talking about Twilight?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, they imprinted.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is kind of...
So apparently the 50 Shades thing started out as a fan fiction. The person that wrote it was so horny for Edward from Twilight that they wrote fan fiction about having lots of kinky, weird sex with him.
Ew.
The fan fiction became so popular that they lightly edited it to remove any overt Twilight references and was released as 50 Shades of Grey.
So how did that book... So the fanfic, they're like, yeah, Edward,
I don't know.
Vampire fingers.
I've seen the first movie, but I've never read any of the books. Of 50 Shades book.
Yeah, but like, how does it... Like, who did they show that to? Like, hey, I want to give me your honest opinion.
Yeah, what do you think? Like, what do you think of this?
Pretend you're an editor, and I'm showing you a book, and it's like, what do you think? And they're like, what the fuck, man? That's well, it's a woman. Never mind. I think women can get away with it. If I wrote a book,
I think the author of 50 Shades of Grey is a man.
No, it's a woman. Ooh,
I don't know.
Who is? It's E.L. James,
right? Which could be many things.
Ethel
could also be a pen name.
I'm gonna let you guess what E.L. James stands for.
Eugene Leroy James.
You know what? I don't know. I don't really. You tell me what it is.
Yeah. It's Eleanor Larry James.
It's Albert Leona James.
Sure.
It's a woman. She looks like someone that would write fanfic.
No offense.
No offense, EL. No offense, EL, but you look like somebody that would write about it, not be about it. I don't know.
I don't know.
Pretty gross. Saturday was, going back to like the band practice thing, Saturday was a very stressful afternoon. Because you guys were messaging me like, get up here. Well, to be fair, Kevin was like, hey, can y'all like show my boy our music?
Mm-hmm.
And at that moment, I was like, yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. But then everything fell to pieces.
Right.
And I was not stuck. That's not the word I'm looking for. It's like I couldn't control the situation at hand.
Right.
So I get to Ollie's. Kevin and his boy are eating somewhere, and I was like, great. Now I can put the blame on him. This is my favorite thing. And then
What time did you get there?
So I had to be at Key Mexico at 8. I got there at like 7:15.
Okay.
Yeah.
We had been there since 5.
I know you have.
I know. So like you can say you can put the blame on him. Yeah, in that moment, but the 2 hours before that where you were out of control. I get it. It's fine. I don't care. I had nothing to do.
Yeah.
Except drink too many beers and Old Horse and get
you got kind of you're mildly toasty.
Oh yeah.
When I showed up, I can like see that glint in your eye. I was like, "There's my boy."
There he is.
It's so weird when you're at a level and I'm not, or vice versa. I bet it is weird. Like when you show up and I'm like, "Bop-a-da-boo."
No, it's not weird.
Oh, well, not weird like in a bad way. Just like no.
I gotta hold on.
Hey,
slow down.
I'll catch up. I will catch up.
Yeah.
If my friends are at a certain place where I'm not, I have to catch up.
Right.
It's actually called alcoholism.
It's a problem.
It's a problem.
Yeah. Drinking opportunity.
Yeah, we did that, and then I skedaddled, went to eat at Key Mexico, and then I made Craig feel very uncomfortable because like I found the thing that bothers him.
Right.
Now he's not bothered by much.
No.
Like but the thing that bothers him is like I pretend he's my boyfriend.
Right.
And it's so much fun to have him just like he hates it.
Which is weird because like him and I have joked around about it at Old Horse before.
Yeah.
And it's okay. But you catch him outside of that situation, he's like
It's my favorite thing.
Yeah, it's funny.
So like just the way my personality is, the asshole or whatever you want to call it, like if I find the one thing that like it bothers you, but it's not like a thing like where I want you to be mad at me.
Right. It's like get under your skin a little bit. Just make you squirm.
Just like I have that.
Yeah. I have the power.
It's in my fucking satchel. All I got to do is act like you're my big muscular fuzzy boyfriend.
Yeah. What's up, bear?
Yeah. And what's crazy is I did that and I was on a date.
Yeah.
That's what I had to go to Key Mexico for. And she was there, and I was like, God damn, dude, where have you been? And I'm like trying to kiss him on his cheek. He's like, fuck off. And he's like, all right, go back to your date. And I was like, I don't know if I want to. And I was like, looked at her. I was like, I kind of feel like I have a hunger for Craig. Yeah. It's my favorite thing to do. Yeah. And I'm never going to stop.
Apparently she was okay with it.
She thought it was
absolutely hilarious.
Yeah, she thought it was great.
Yeah. That checks out.
And then she's like, "Are you like that with all your partners or whatever?" And I was like,
"Maybe."
Had to find out. So
there was give all my secrets away.
No, I'm a wizard. I'm gonna keep them. Father's Day was Friday. Saturday, Sunday. That's so stupid. God damn it! I came in that too hot with confidence. I was like, shit. I had so much like. Hey, Father's Day is Friday. Fucking idiot, dude.
It was Sunday.
Sometimes I think like a ghost of just dumbassery fucking possesses me for a minute. And it's
watch what I can do.
Yeah, dumps the clutch and I'm going, just possessed by a retarded spirit.
It's not sleep paralysis. It's
just stupid.
Just waking idiocy.
Yeah.
No, yeah, Father's Day was Sunday.
Sleep downs.
Your chromosomes just fused together for a second.
Yes.
And have to resplit. Oh, there, we're back.
That's what it is. It's like the opposite of mitosis. It just... What would that be? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
I'm just going down.
I'm curious about what the opposite of that would be. No, I didn't do anything. I stayed in bed most of the day. Went.
The opposite of mitosis.
Went and saw my kids after lunch.
Meiosis. Sorry.
Meiosis. Nice. Went and saw my kids after lunch.
Yep.
Got my Father's Day present, which was great.
Yeah.
It was unexpected.
Yeah.
It's good.
I sent y'all a picture of what my kids made me.
Yeah, that was really cool.
They're so stoked that Dad's in the band again.
Yeah.
Dad's happy again.
Do you have them Saturday?
I have them a little bit of Saturday.
Okay, they won't be at the show?
No.
Okay.
No.
My kids will be there.
No, there's things going on at the show. I don't need my kids to be around just yet, so.
That checks out.
Yeah. Because things be happening. I don't know.
Yeah, it was a good day. I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
It was fantastic.
I think I'm going to drop my kids off like around 1 or 2. I was going to come in the morning and help them do that, but like my budget got real tight today, so fuck you, IRS.
Yeah, that's brutal, dude.
Yeah, they decided like, yeah, we got to like it's my fault. I just decided to give them my banking information so they can take out monthly.
And they just took it all out?
And they're like, she's like, oh, we missed 3 months. That's our bad. We'll do it all at once. So.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Yeah. I was looking at Vans. I was about to buy something. I was super stoked. So now we're back at square one.
Well,
PB&Js all day.
So I finally decided to fuck around and finish filing my taxes. I had gotten all the way up to the point of filing and not.
You haven't even filed.
I have now.
I did the day of. Like right. I filed on the.
Well, I was trying to figure out how I was going to pay the money that I owe them. And it was like, I did the payment plan or whatever. But like you can't do that directly from like TurboTax or whatever. You have to wait for the IRS to like tell you, okay, this is what you do.
Yeah.
But they were like, you can make like a payment now.
Mm-hmm.
I got on their website and I was looking at it, and they like there was a big like alert disclaimer at the top of their page.
Yeah.
About them having trouble processing payments for like that's what happened to you.
Yeah.
It's like I guess their system and the banking systems weren't talking. I don't know. I didn't look into it because it didn't affect me at that point in time.
So like,
but I'm like, if that's your bad.
What the fuck? Is it storming outside?
Oh, yeah.
I hear it now. I didn't know if, like, the ocean came
Are
close.
You go let the dog in real quick?
Yeah. Doggies!
Yeah, the ocean's falling from the sky. The simulation's collapsing.
Come on, child. Did you get wet? Oh, you're so fucking wet.
Gross.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping that, like...
They just forgot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they didn't.
No.
It's really stupid because like as we stand right now, we're small.
Yeah, don't you have some billionaires to go after?
Yeah. Isn't there someone that hasn't paid their taxes in 10 years that's made billions of dollars?
Right.
And
now we're gonna fuck this dude.
Like, oh, look at good old Mats.
Yeah.
I don't know. It really makes me mad. Kind of makes me want to invent a lightsaber so I can just run through it. I hate it. Like, I get it. Like that's your job. Like, you went to college to be a piece of shit. That's great. You did it. I'm so happy for you. If you are listening to this podcast, you're like, hey, man, I work for the IRS. I'm so sorry that you're an idiot, and I fucking hate you. That's what I feel about it.
Do better.
Yeah. Actually,
make it not suck.
Yeah, make it not this. Yeah. Whatever this is, I don't know. This is all satire. This is all jokes.
Right.
But seriously, fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do better.
Woodrow Wilson, if I could go back in time, oh, man. Fucking throat checking that dude.
Yeah.
Make him cough up blood.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy. What does Woodrow Wilson even look like? These are questions we need answered.
Probably exactly like you would expect.
Fat piece of shit.
Probably
Oh, he's actually...
good mustache.
No. He's mighty handsome. Look at that. If I look that good at that age...
Oh, he has money.
He kind of looks like...
He looks like every member of the Skull and Bones.
He looks like every member of Skull and Bones. He looks like every actor from the fucking 40s. That's what he looks like.
Cary Grant and all those dudes.
Cary Grant, that's who I was trying to think of. That's A Wonderful Life, right?
Yeah.
Cary Grant?
I don't know. Don't quote me on that.
Fuck you, Woodrow Wilson.
Still, you handsome devil.
Buy bigger glasses, though, yeah? He's got those little pea ant glasses.
Well, that was the thing.
Oh, he had a stroke. Yeah. Yeah, historical karma. That's fucked up. That's really fucked up.
I feel like you almost had one earlier when you were trying to figure out what day Father's Day was on.
You know what's bad? I could be having a stroke in front of you, and you just think I'm normal.
Yeah, like, Matt's being goofy.
Matt's fucking his words up again. I'm just like,
We had a guy at work.
No.
Last week. No. Whose blood pressure was like 190 over 120.
Yo.
And I was like, dude, you need to go to the hospital right now.
Wow.
And he's like, no, this happens every once in a while. I'm like,
no, it doesn't.
It's not supposed to. He's like, yeah, no, it's been like 3 or 4 years.
No, sometimes this motor gets overheated, but when
he's like, it's been like 3 or 4 years. It goes randomly happens. I'm like, have you got it looked at? He goes, well, I go to the emergency room and they just send me home. I'm like, well, you need to go to a cardiologist.
You need to go to someone that specializes, not an ER nurse, because they're just trying to get you out of there.
Right. Well, they were like, well, you should probably go see a doctor. And he's like, okay. Ooh. And then never did. He finally has got a referral to a cardiologist.
Yeah. It's going to be really like...
And he's young. He's like 22.
No. Yeah. What has he been doing with his life?
Cocaine? I don't know.
Yeah. Just he's been doing... I don't know. Dude.
Hard drugs. No, he's a good dude.
Does he listen to the podcast?
No.
He should, for just one episode. Hey, go get your shit looked at.
He's going to.
Yeah. That's...
Well, actually, I think he has a... You can't call me out, HIPAA, because I haven't said anybody's name. He has to go to see like a regular doctor first so he can get a referral.
That's how it works in America.
Yeah, but he doesn't have a primary care doctor either, which I don't either, which is
either.
Fine. I'm just going to die. If something happens, I'm just going to die.
I write, so like, who's your primary care physician? And it was a doctor that died in like 2002. I just write him down.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Dr. Law. Whatever. And they're like, okay, we tried to call him. And I was like, weird. Yeah, sorry.
My primary care physician is Dr. Dre.
Dr. Doom? Is that Dr. Dog? That's I should have a primary care physician, but the way I see it, it's like the cat in the box scenario.
I'm not gonna go to the doctor if I'm bad enough. I'm just gonna go to the hospital.
What is that thing called?
Schrodinger's cat.
Yeah. That's fucking crazy how you just said that, Ralph.
I know things.
Of course you do. You are the brains of the operation, and I am the village idiot.
Father's Day is on Friday.
Yes, Friday. Beep. But like, that whole experiment is if the cat's dead or not. It's neither until you look into the box.
Right. It's the law of observation.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if I don't get observed, I'm fine. I'm healthy.
Right.
I'll live forever.
When you had pneumonia and they wanted to do a chest X-ray, you're like, I don't want to see it.
So I could tell you now, since everything's opened up. I didn't tell you then, but I had a spot on my lungs.
Oh.
On my lung.
Yeah.
And I had it looked at, and it's nothing to be alarmed.
Good.
For now.
For now.
For now.
It gets bigger.
It was a weird thing. Like, I wanted to tell everybody, but I was kind of like, let's just find out. Let's not shoot the gun or anything like that.
Right. But that's how I would be too. Like, until I have concrete results, nobody's going to know about that shit.
Yeah.
That's between me and the funeral home.
Yeah. I literally, like, I didn't tell nobody.
Yeah.
And I went to UT outside of Tyler, and they gave me the scan to look at it more in depth.
Right.
I've got little pieces of metal, little specks of metal in my chest, which was wild.
Yeah.
So
I'm Iron Man.
But other than that, I mean, I guess everything else looked okay, but it was terrifying for a little bit there. But now everything's cool. I could talk about it in the podcast. I just didn't know what to do. I was just like,
yeah, that's a weird thing.
Yeah, and I'll probably, if I actually did have anything like that, I probably wouldn't say anything until I'm just, oops. That'd be fucked up.
It would be.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't do that. But also,
I mean, maybe don't tell everybody, but maybe tell certain people.
Yeah.
Like your mom.
But she'd be the last one I tell.
No.
Where's my son?
What happened?
Father's Day's Friday. But it was kind of a sketch thing because I had pneumonia.
Right.
But whatever that spot wasn't pneumonia.
Okay.
And then like I did ask questions like, "Is this from smoking?" She's like, "No, probably industrial."
That makes sense.
And I was like,
"You have mesothelioma."
Mesothelioma. So, but from everything reported back,
all good.
I should be okay.
All good things.
All good things.
Good.
Which also is very surprising.
Yeah.
I was like, you can see my whole body, and like,
you're saying everything's okay. Are you sure?
What about my brain?
We're not gonna look at that.
Do you see connections not making all the way?
So like a short-circuited arc in there somewhere that's like.
I don't know.
Got a misfire.
Yeah, not doing well. What were we talking about?
I was talking about the guy that I work with. I was having a stroke. Almost having a stroke.
Yeah.
And then doctors. Before that, I don't know. Woodrow Wilson. Because he had a stroke. There we go.
We're back on it. Yeah, so obviously, all to be said, fuck Woodrow Wilson.
Yeah.
There's that. Did you see that Lewis... I don't know what's his last name. He posted those alien pictures?
No.
Hold on. Give me 1 second. I'll show them to you. This will be fun for us.
Can you open it?
Is there one in there that's softer? That one's not quite right.
What is it?
Orange.
Oh, orange.
Yeah.
Lou
Elizondo?
Yeah, he posted these pictures saying these are actually like legitimate photos of aliens during like the early 90s.
It's kind of hard.
And like supposedly they're aliens that like are across.
Oh, the half-breeds?
Yeah. Where did it go? I looked at them today and I
Probably already got taken down.
He posted it last week. Luis. God dang it.
Turn the light back on. So while you're Googling, I listened to I can't remember the guy's name, but Ben Carson was on his podcast. Johnny? That's not Johnny.
Johnny.
I'd have to look at my phone, which is currently recording this video, so I can't do that. But he was talking about all kinds of cool stuff, and we were talking about AI earlier. It made me think of it. You know, you heard that video game No Man's Sky?
Yeah.
It's like
Billy Carson.
Billy Carson, yeah.
Yeah.
He was on somebody else's podcast. I can't remember the name of the guy. I'll look it up and I'll make sure I put it in the notes to give credit where credit's due. Anyway, he was talking about how, that game was developed by like 12 college students.
Yeah.
It's got 80. That looks like a moth.
I know.
He's got like 80 quadrillion possible worlds in this one game, and it's all stored on one DVD. It goes off
the fractal.
Yes.
It's a Rothman fractal equation.
Right.
I think that's right.
That sounds right. It's the error correcting math that Google and everything else runs off of.
Right. It's ever expanding and it finds new branches.
Right. So he was using that as a comparison for the simulation theory, right? Wow, that's like you can play that game forever and never finish it because there's no end.
Well,
because it makes up new things as it goes.
It adjusts accordingly to the viewer.
They're fixing to put AI in that game.
It's over, dude.
So now all of these random worlds and random beings that are in this game are going to be somewhat sentient in their own environment.
They're going to wake up and be like, hey.
So, but his thing was like, how do we know that that's not exactly what we're in right now? Sort of. That was his, like, the best comparison that he had to the simulation theory and a way it would be possible.
It's to me,
Apparently they're fixing to put AI in the Sims games also.
That's a terrible idea. Because, like, if you go... The AI is it just needs that. It needs that fucking like kick over the edge, and it realizes like I don't know if it's gonna like be self-aware that it's like no, I'm a computer programming that they involved this very high technology into me, or they're gonna be like, who's my creator,
and start asking weird questions.
And that goes to us, like who's our creator,
right?
Are we a DVD?
Right.
Like the AI saying, like, I'm not real, just kidding.
Yeah.
Like, am I real?
Maybe.
Yeah. The whole fucking think, therefore I am, that could just be programming.
Evolved programming.
It could just be like that before I was born, someone said that, and that makes you a sentient being.
Yep.
And
it's a weird, like, deep rabbit hole to go down.
I'm so happy I don't smoke weed anymore because I would just go down the worst rabbit hole, panic mode. Like the whole thing is terrifying.
That would be a fun podcast.
Getting high?
Yeah.
Man. If we get how many followers we have on YouTube?
Oh, I got 120.
If we get 121 followers
it'll be like if you shotgun a beer, I'll subscribe. Okay.
That's still on the table, YouTube. You just gotta comment about it. Never mind. I gotta go to work tomorrow.
You gotta be Ben from Canada.
Fucking Ben. He just showed up in our life when we least expected him.
Now he's gone.
He's gone. So this is the picture, and it
looks like a moth or like a fishing lure.
It looks so fake that it makes me think it might be real.
That's true. That's like a picture of a picture.
Yeah.
It's like on his dining room table.
Yeah.
And it's like a black and white.
Well, it's a picture from 19... There's another picture that shows it on the back where it's written. Like, this is the cross hybrid. It's... I don't know.
I mean, granted, if I saw that in the middle of the night in the woods, I would shit myself.
I'd shoot it.
Yeah, probably.
I'd shoot it with my hot, steamy load. Just kidding. That was terrible.
Can you hybridize a hybrid? You just eventually weed out the gene pool?
That's what they did with us.
Yeah, that just checks out.
We're just fucking mutts on mutts on mutts. There's the other... Lou's got some really great stuff. He's got the UFO pictures.
The best thing about him is his story hasn't changed in like 30 years.
So like those pictures, they're super great. Him and Bob Lazar.
Yeah, they haven't changed.
They've stayed consistent
one bit, which makes me think they're either A, the world's greatest storytellers, or B, they're not lying.
Yeah.
Because like, there's too much information that they've shared and talked about repeatedly that eventually they're gonna slip up, right? If it's not accurate. But it's been consistent for 25, 30 years.
Right.
Which is hard to do. Which is why I try my best and do everything I can not to lie, because I'm too lazy to remember the stories.
But it's the thing is, like, they're either keeping up with the most incredible lie ever, or they're being honest.
Right.
But then you look at other things that we've talked about for, like 9/11. There's a ton of people that know some shit. Like, if the story actually was what it was, then yeah, sure, this is fine. But then you got all these people that are like, oh, the evidence is showing different. There's people lying to our face every single day.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the most credible evidence like 9/11 is Larry Silverstein in that interview is like, hey, you're always at work. You haven't missed a day in years.
Yeah, why did you not go in today?
And he's like, let me give you all this information. I'm going to keep talking because the more facts and details I put into it, the truer.
Confuse you with facts.
Yeah. Usually, like when someone lies to you, like I work with a guy who told me that he partied with Sammy Hagar in the late 70s in Longview.
Right.
And it was like this very elaborate story. And like ever since then, I was like, I can't trust a word you say.
No.
Like if I partied with Sammy Hagar in Longview, I'd be like, you want to hear something fun crazy?
And that's the story.
Yeah. Sammy Hagar and I got drunk at blah, 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 blah.
Right.
Like, I guess, I don't know. Like, I do my best not to lie.
It's easier.
It's so much easier. And
my brain's too lazy to remember all the stories if I tried.
You drive yourself crazy.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, because you say a lie today, 10 years from now, someone's going to say, hey, you remember that time? And you're like,
oh, no. Yeah.
Yeah, fucking kill me.
Yeah, it's weird, dude. It's that Silverstein shit. Because it's like the reporter asks him one question, and it's, why did you decide to not go into work that day?
Great question.
Right.
No, like
that was the one question that needed to be asked.
As a professional journalist, as I am.
Right. Journalistic integrity.
Yeah.
Capital J journalism.
Yeah. Capital J journalism. He's a capital J. Larry Silverstein.
Yeah. So he's like, well, my wife scheduled me a doctor's appointment, and then goes on a 5-minute rant about everything else.
Come to find out, he just needed to go to the dermatologist.
And then, at the end of it, he's like, yeah, and I just couldn't miss that dermatologist appointment.
Get fucked.
Like, it's not, you're not going to the cardiologist. You're not going to get your brain scanned. Yeah. That's an appointment you can reschedule.
He's 94 years old.
Is he still alive?
Yeah.
Wow.
Net worth, $1 billion.
Seems low.
Look at him.
Looks like Bilbo Baggins.
Looks like Gollum with hair.
Well, remember when like in the Lord of the Rings movies, when Bilbo got the ring?
Yeah. What a piece of shit. Maybe. I don't know.
Allegedly. Potentially.
He got married in 1956 and stayed with her. The shit she knows.
Well, that's because she scheduled all of his dermatologist appointments.
What a good girl.
What a nice lady.
What a good girl. If it wasn't for me, he'd be dead.
He'd have freckles.
Yeah. Yeah. You need to get that wart looked at. I scheduled it for 9:30 at 9 on September 11th. Perfect timing.
Yeah.
I don't know. So in India, they had a plane hit a building.
Much smaller plane, but still.
It was
much weaker building.
Much smaller building.
Yeah.
Like comparatively, that plane would have been like the plane should have fucking decimated the building.
But it was just in the building.
It made a big hole.
Yep, and sat there.
And someone survived. That news story lasted 20 seconds.
Yeah, went away real
One
quick.
man survived, and they're like to me, that's like, holy shit.
So did the building. So did the plane.
Yeah. You mean that it didn't evaporate in thin air? I drive people crazy talking about this shit. Like at work, people, it's so fucking, it drives me nuts. And like that plane wrecking into the building in India, I was like, ha ha ha.
Gotcha.
I like all the videos that people are making.
Yeah, they're great.
They're like, what are you doing?
She's doing dumb shit.
She's a little doggy. I got a dog. I'm a dog owner now. Got a sweet girl.
Old poodle.
Old as shit.
Yeah. How old is she? Like 10?
She'll be 10 next year.
Yeah.
9. So we got her. Cashton was like 6 months old.
Remy's 9.
Yeah. Yeah. Penny's old as shit. And like she has like, she kind of has cataracts developing in her eye. I was looking at them the other day. I was like, looking a little cloudy, girl. Like, I don't know.
Who said that?
She's a good girl. She was really like skittish with me the first day or two. She didn't eat. She was just kind of like, where the fuck am I?
Right.
But I owned this dog for the first like 5 years of her life. Like I bought her when she was a puppy. We had her.
Yeah.
And then we gave her to my ex's family.
Right.
And then the ex's family's like, hey, we're about to move to Europe.
Can't take the dog.
Can't take the dog. And then it was like, my ex was like, do you want Penny back? And I was like, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Give me that beautiful, beautiful angel. Because she was like one of my favorite dogs.
Yeah.
And now she's living with me. She's only had one accident, and I think it's because I gave her fucking scrambled eggs.
Just shit everywhere.
She fucking huge shit. And it wasn't like a hard shit. It was like
runny.
Yeah, and
definitely an egg shit.
I asked ChatGPT, I was like, is it normal for diarrhea for old dogs? I just got her, and she was like, sometimes dogs do that. They're stressed.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, makes
what
sense.
if I fed her scrambled eggs?
Yeah, I fed her.
Absolutely don't do that.
No, like the eggs are fine, just not that much butter and cheese.
Just eggs is fine.
Yeah. The butter and cheese, that was my bad.
Yeah.
So, but she's a good girl. I've been taking her everywhere I can. I was going to take her to band practice, but I was like, it's too loud.
She would have a heart attack.
Yeah, it's too loud. I want to take her to shows. That would be super cool.
Get her some little doggy headphones.
Do they?
I think they make those.
I don't know.
They've got to make them.
I asked ChatGPT, can I bring a dog to a metal show? And they're like, some dogs can come to some shows if they're outside and it's chill music, but
yeah,
if you're screaming decibels louder than...
No, I know they make them because sometimes service dogs wear them.
Mm-hmm.
Like little earmuffs.
In my cart on my Amazon, I have a service animal patch. I'm going to buy her like a cool vest and put
take her everywhere.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. Brought her in the dollar store, and I was like, the kids were like, are they going to kick us out? And I was like, if they say anything, I'll be like, oh, really? Bum, bum, bum. They don't have a sign on the door.
Really?
Yeah. Walmart does. Walmart has, like, not unless it's a service animal, you can't bring it in there. So that's kind of where we're heading. Gonna fucking make a service dog out of her.
I think I'm gonna get a cat.
Get ready to be heartbroken when they leave you.
Well, they don't know. The boys don't know yet.
Dude.
And that one's been begging for like a year.
Get a Maine Coon.
No.
Why? They're the most dog cat of all cats.
Well, I'm gonna get one of the bookstore cats.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is Louis?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Louis is shit. I like Louis.
So we were talking Saturday before you got there. Chad and I were. And Laura came over there a little bit. And somehow that came up. And I was like,
you had enough beer in your system. We're like, fuck it, I'll get a cat.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
That was before. I think I was on my first beer at that point in time.
That's all it takes.
Yeah. Well, it just... Jameson's allergic, sort of.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to find out how bad it goes. So, we'll see.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about Luna. I'm worried about Remy.
You need a litter box? I got one.
I got one.
Damn it. I've got a litter box just sitting there.
I purchased.
You purchased. I got toys.
I
got kitty cat toys. I'll give you some kitty cat toys. I've got a lot.
Bring him to the show on Saturday.
Okay. That'll be a weird thing.
I'm going to pick him up on Friday.
Oh. So it's like happening. Okay. Matt the cat owner.
I've had cats before. I like cats.
The cat was easy. The cat shits in a box. You don't have to take it outside. Penny, I got to take her out I'll take her out in the morning. So that makes me waking up 20 minutes early so we can go outside, do the bathroom thing.
Do you have to leash her or will she stay, hang out, and come back?
I leash her.
Just to be safe.
I'm just not going to risk it right now until she gets used to me more.
And the area.
The area's wild.
Yeah.
And so I'll get up early, do that. I'll go to work, and I just let her hang out. Like, I'm not putting her in a crate or anything. Yeah. I leave a MeTV on so she can watch fucking
watch
Beverly Hills. But yeah, watch her soaps. Since she's such an old lady. And then I drive straight home, take her out, and she's like super stoked to do that.
Yeah.
And then I take her out before I go to bed. And she wants to get in bed with me, and I'm like, come on, you could do it. And she like kind of, no. So.
Get some doggy stairs.
She can jump it.
Oh, she's dead. She's not there yet.
She's just like, I don't, you know.
It's probably wherever she was at before didn't let her.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
She's having to unlearn and relearn behaviors.
Yeah. Oh, no. I don't know.
Can I have a beer, sir?
Yeah, man. I'll get that beer in your belly right now.
Thank you.
I'm going to go pee again.
Go pee again.
Got the bladder of a little girl today.
This is not normal. If you're new to the channel, this is usually me getting up and going to pee every 20 minutes.
Oh, the sun's shining.
Yeah, no joke, right? So what are y'all doing tonight? YouTube? Having fun times? Or just being background creepers? Either way, it's totally okay. Welcome back.
The dog was like, hey, I'm going to go outside with you. And she just stared at me peeing.
Yeah, she does that.
We're going to have like really cool pee break fucking advertisement on this over and over again.
This one, yeah. I talked while you were gone last time. This time I was just like, hey.
He's going to pee.
What's up, fellow
and then he's
YouTubers?
Not pee. You know who Ben Askren is?
Yeah.
He was an Olympian wrestler. Then he fought in.
He was an MMA guy.
Yeah, he fought in Bellator, and he was like unstoppable. Yeah. And then he fought in ONE FC. Then he fought in UFC for a little bit and got completely mollywopped. He's like fighting for his life right now.
No way.
Yeah, he has pneumonia, and they put him on a ventilator, which I'm against. But like apparently that's what they wanted. But like,
not doing well.
He's fighting for his life. That's the update.
Yikes.
They're actually looking into a lung transplant for him, like a lung transplant.
What happened? Did
He
just get sick?
Or? He got
some like congenitive thing that's.
From my understanding, he got pneumonia and went downhill so quick.
Wow.
And like that dude's healthy as all healthy. He's a fucking Olympic athlete.
Yeah, but who knows what he put in his body or what he did to his body to get that point?
I don't know. He lives up north, and I guess I don't know, dude. It's wild.
I don't know that I've ever heard of being a lung transplant candidate from pneumonia.
It might be something completely.
That's why I'm wondering if there's like a genetic thing or some kind of it's cancer or something. I don't know.
Well, surely if it got cancer, I don't know. That's just wild to me.
Yeah, it's weird that there's no like definitive details or anything about it.
I bet there is. I'm gonna look it up just so I know.
That sounded like a big crash. Nobody screamed, so I guess it was okay.
Everyone's fucking talking about it.
That's nuts, man.
So it says, his wife Amy posted on Facebook that her husband is battling severe pneumonia and is on a ventilator, and on ECMO support. He's been in limbo.
Wow.
They try to get
He's
him
on
off
ECMO. They're pumping his blood for him too.
Yeah. Well, like they on days where he's like leveled off, they try to take some of the sedation off, and he can open his eyes and squeeze hands. But then it gets bad again, and they're
wow.
Like, I don't know.
Sounds like his body's just shutting down.
Like this story like really fucks with me because like that's kind of like what happened to Salty kind of thing. Yeah. I mean, he had COVID that turned into pneumonia, and they put him on a ventilator.
And it just went downhill from there.
Well, he was supposed to come off the ventilator, and then the day of, it just stopped. Just everything stopped working. And like, I'm not saying the ventilator is a bad thing. Like some people probably need to be on it.
It helped my grandma.
Yeah. I don't know.
But she was only on it for like 3 days.
I don't know. It's just wild. Because I would have thought a dude like that would be...
You don't typically hear that with like top-notch athletes.
No. Oh, today's changing the story up a little bit. It's just a really sad... I just saw that and I was like, God, yeah. I'll talk about it.
No, that sucks.
So today's like National Martini Day.
Okay.
And they said, make a Miller Dirty. And it's one shot of olive juice. God. Olive juice in your Miller Lite.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good at all.
I don't like olives.
I don't either.
I'll tolerate them on a Supreme pizza, but I'm not just going to grab a handful of olives and eat them.
I do black olives.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to put a black olive
pizza.
Juice.
I'm not going to eat them alone. They have to be covered in cheese and baked. Because then they just taste like pizza.
Yeah. I don't know. Oh. We talked about this 2 podcasts ago about like my sleep shit.
Yeah.
So I've been reading like on Reddit mostly about like how do I get basically if sleep paralysis is just like
something holding you back.
So there's a group of people that think that it's like a spiritual thing.
Yeah.
And like when you're in sleep paralysis is when like demons can like get you.
Right.
And then there's like the AP group, the astral projection group.
Yep.
They say that this is kind of like you trying to walk through the doorway
and not being able to.
And like you're just conditioning in life keeps you back because you don't know what you're doing.
Right.
There's kind of like, so what I've read is like if you're going through sleep paralysis or you're like you realize you're dreaming.
Yeah.
And there's tons of ways to like kind of figure that out. One is phone. Used to be watch.
Okay.
So like years ago, there's people like, if you think you're dreaming, look at your watch. Or now it's like, look at your phone.
It's something about books. Like look at something that has,
look at something
you're not supposed to be able to read.
Right.
Like, words don't show up in dreams.
Well, like, when was it? Friday night, last Friday. So like one kid will sleep in bed with me when they're at my house spending the night.
Yeah.
They take turns. It's a rotation thing. They just want to like sleep in dad's bed. Which is fine with me.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Take advantage of it while you can.
Yeah. One day they'll say, Dad, I hate you. You've ruined everything.
Be too old to not want to do that.
Right. I hope my kids, like when they're like 20, like, can I sleep with you? I'm like, yeah. I'm going to have a slumber party.
Yeah.
I'll fart under the covers and hold them under.
Dutch oven.
Yeah. That's what I've done my whole life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why stop now?
Why stop now?
You can be an adult and still get some of this smoke.
So we went to bed around like 10:45, 11 o'clock because we want to go up to the dinosaur thing.
Yeah.
Fucking dope, by the way. I'll talk about it here in a second if you want to. So I go to sleep and immediately my dream is like I'm on a train and like you and Chad were there. And like we're on this train trying to get back home
from somewhere.
And I'm looking out the window of the door, like looking out the window, and there's all these like landmarks, which was weird because there's like the Eiffel Tower, the Leaning Tower of Pisa, the fucking
sounds like a
pyramids,
great train.
like the pyramids. It was all like all these crazy landmarks.
Were we in Vegas?
Yeah, exactly. Like in my mind, I was like, yeah, this makes sense. If I was going to travel, these are all the things I want to see. But we're looking through there, and like we're trying to go home, and in my dream, like, sounds crazy, I get it, but I go, it's crazy that we look at the landmarks, but we don't look at the earth. We don't look at the trees. We don't look at the dirt. That's what I said.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as I said that, the lights on the train turn off, and the train starts moving. Like outside, it's instantly night.
Yeah.
And like the stars in the sky and the moon are like so bright. Like I can see things out there, but I couldn't see it. And I'm still looking out the window, and I was like I don't want to look at the window anymore. Like I want to move. But like I couldn't, you know? And then I was like, why am I on a train? Like there's no reason for me to be on a train. So I'm like trying to like move, and I'm like what time is it? So I get my phone, and like looking at my phone is like me looking at it like this.
Huh.
Like I can't see the screen.
Right.
Like I know I'm holding the phone, but I'm like looking at the screen. And then in my dream, I have like, hey.
This is a dream.
I'm dreaming right now. I don't remember how I got on this train. Why the fuck am I on this train? Where's my friends?
Where are we going? Where are we
What's going on? So as soon as I had that realization, like I'm dreaming. So I need to take some risk.
Yeah.
And even in the dream, I was like, I'm about to jump out this door and fly away. Like I was like, but like as I'm walking to the door, there's like so much like, you jump out of a fucking train, dude, you're gonna die.
Right.
So like in my dream, I literally take like a fucking leap of faith. Like I know I'm dreaming. This isn't real, so I'll figure it out.
I'll be fine.
I'll be fine. Jump out of it, and like I start like the fucking shittiest version of flying. I feel like I was flying like this, legs straight down, going like a fucking Minecraft character. And as soon as I do that, I go into like this, this is like 2 seconds. I'm flying, and I'm like actually controlling it. Like I'm moving this way, moving that way. And then like I get sucked into like this room.
Dad, can I go outside?
And the best way I get the room from that Fall Out Boy CD. Here, I'll show it to you.
I think I know what you're talking about.
The fucking Infinity. I'll show you. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I have a story I've heard similarly, but not personally.
Infinity on high.
Yeah.
So like when like this kind of like setting.
Yeah.
Like the stars on the wall, but I know I'm in a room kind of thing.
Right.
The sheeps with wings is not in there, but like I go in there and I'm like, what, this isn't, where's the train? Like I'm in control. And like, as soon as I had that thought, like I'm in control, the worst set of sleep paralysis, like fucking hard as it's ever been. My daughter said she tried to wake me up for like 3 minutes, like shaking me, hitting me, daddy, wake up. Cause like I was just going, like panicking, you know?
Yikes.
And I finally woke up, and she's like, are you okay? I was like, I'm just glad to be here. Like the wildest. And since Friday, I've had it one other time, like Monday night. I was like, I need to text my boss and tell him I'm calling in tomorrow because I'm tired. And when I went to my phone to text him, my phone was like
moving. This is in your dream.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was moving all kinds of crazy. I was like, what's going on? I was like, I'm dreaming.
Again.
And then as soon as I dreamed, I like woke up, and
wow.
It was just, I don't know.
That's crazy.
It's kind of cool, but like
I very rarely, very, very, very rarely do I remember any dreams that I have. I'll remember like maybe like details.
Yeah.
But with no context.
Right.
Like I remember this thing was round, and I was doing this thing, this activity or whatever. But there's no like.
Yeah.
It'll be like a very, first person view of the situation with only what's in front of me. There'll be no.
Right.
why was I there? Where was I at? None of that stuff.
Right.
Ever.
So I remember most of my dreams. There's some nights like I don't.
Yeah.
Like last night. I went to bed around 10:30, got off the phone, looked at some stupid videos, crashed out.
Yeah. And then woke up.
Woke up. Like I knew I dreamed, like I was dreaming about something, but like I didn't, it wasn't a bad deal. Like,
right.
Like, but there's other nights where like I know I'm going to dream.
Mm-hmm.
There's nights when I know I'm about to go to sleep and like it's about to get bad.
Yeah.
Like the setting, you
Just
know, like
feels off.
Yeah, and like if you look at my Google searches, you'll like why do you dream that you're in the back seat of a car driving?
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Why did you put that in the washer?
Oh, because Kate's supposed to get right on it accidentally and it caught me.
So like this is like a week and a half ago. I had a dream that I was driving a car from the back seat. And like I'm barely touching the steering wheel, and like there's people beside me like, what the hell? And I'm like, I don't know, you know. And like I'll go through like, I don't know, some dreams I have are so vivid, like so like they feel so real that like I can't get to that point like, oh, I'm dreaming,
right?
And I don't know what that is. Some people say it's like your kidneys are processing shit at night and
releasing chemicals.
Yeah, and it's making you like. That some say, you know, like when you die, your brain releases DMT for like the last little bit. Like, I don't know what my brain is fucking doing. I'll tell you, when I used to like do the snooze.
No.
Like the Zen shit, you know?
Go.
Get out.
Go.
Now, please.
Now.
You've done such a great job.
Buddy. Not happening. Skedaddle. No. Because we're talking about stuff that you don't need to hear.
Go. So, like, when I did, like, the Zen patches, you know, sometimes I'd go to sleep with them in my mouth.
That can't be good.
No, it was terrible. But, like, apparently nicotine, like, because it is sort of like a nootropic thing. Like, if you go to sleep and you have that nicotine in your system, it can, like, make your dreams, like,
amplify,
and it's got me like thinking maybe I should just buy a little canny,
little tuck,
little upper decky, and like see what happens. I don't know.
Oh, who knows?
The nights that I drink heavy, I don't dream.
That checks out.
But the nights I drink like 4 to 5 or 6, honestly, 6 beers, Matt, is like unstoppable.
I believe that.
6,
it's just enough.
Like we ended the podcast.
Fixes your brain chemistry.
We ended the podcast last week, and like I was just spitting hot fire.
Yeah.
Like you listen to the podcast, and you're like, "Wow, Matt's dumb." But like as soon as we ended the podcast, it's like, "You want to hear this crazy shit?"
Right.
I don't know. These microphones take something away.
Well, I also brought something up after we were done that I was like, "Oh, I meant to bring this up earlier, but I'd forgotten about it." And you were like, "Oh my god!" Yeah. And then we had like an hour-long conversation.
Yeah.
After it was just for us.
Fuck them. But
some things are for us.
I think we should start like a Patreon, like a quick Patreon like video channel.
Yeah, and like anytime we have like, oh
fuck it,
yeah,
and we just turn it on. And
that'd
talk.
Be cool.
And it'd be like it'd be $1, dude.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to like take your money. I'd love to.
I mean, the IRS is gonna take it anyway.
Yeah,
might as well give it to us.
Just give me monies because I gotta pay someone else's monies. That's all money is.
Now I have to be.
God damn it, we're in the middle. I'm just kidding. Go. Pee out of your butt.
I've done that all week. I don't want to do it anymore.
I gotta see who's listening. There's 4 people watching, like pretty consistent. Who are you? Y'all like my shirt? My kids got me this shirt because we like to watch Adventure Time. It's a good show. Just want to know who the 4 people are. You can be brave. You can tell me who you are. Or not. Baby. You gotta say it on the podcast. You're getting a crash course on who I am, so that's one of the people watching is the person that I'm chit chatting with.
Oh, nice.
Because I was asking like who's watching, and then I got a text message like me. It's like, so sorry, but
it's the best way.
It's the only way. I don't know the dream shit. Like, I've had sleep paralysis forever, and like I just thought it was because I needed a sleep machine. But like, I don't know, dude. If there is something like connected to like,
I don't know, like you said, there's a bunch of different theories behind it, schools of thoughts and approaches. To me, the most fun one is that it's like there's a tether there that's keeping you from doing something, and it's trying to figure out how to overcome that.
But like,
just from a purely like shenanigans standpoint, that's the best one.
I would love nothing more to be an invisible spirit thing running around the world, just
fucking shit up.
Yeah. That'd be wonderful.
Yeah, from a shenanigans standpoint, that's the best theory.
Like, I'm not going to go into the girls' locker room or nothing like that,
No,
but
that
if I
makes
can
you a
go to the
pervert.
fucking Pentagon and be like, ooh.
I'm going straight to the Vatican Library.
But, like, so the guys, the people I've kind of looked into, like, that can do the quote-unquote astral projecting.
Yeah,
it's
remote
like
viewing stuff.
Remote viewing, all that. They say that the realm, like, this plane of existence is ours. It's tangible. We can touch it.
Right.
We know we're awake. We're people.
Yeah.
When you are like astral projecting, remote viewing, or whatever you want to call it, it's different.
Yes.
It's not the same. It's like it's like whatever the veil of reality is, you're beyond it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yummy,
man.
So I don't know, like, it would be incredible. Like, I want to believe so bad, but that's like everything I'm interested in. Like, God, give me something. Let me see Bigfoot one time. Let me see an alien.
Something.
Okay. So Saturday night, I was at a park. Like, after I went out to eat. We went to this park, and we were looking at stars and talking and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Very romantic.
Très romantique.
Very romantic. We were looking at things and I was like, what the fuck is that?
Mm-hmm.
Little flashy, shiny red star.
Yeah.
And I was like,
do it.
Like her, I was like, if this is a fucking UFO, I'm going to lose my shit. I think we need to take a trip to fucking Big Ben.
I want to.
And it could be like you and I or some other people too. Just fucking get a cabin.
There's a place out there. It's either out there or it's in New Mexico. But they do like
Big Ben's a dark zone.
Right.
They have no light.
But there's somewhere it's one of those places that's like that has like a whole, I don't want to use the word compound because that sounds weird. But it's basically campsites, but they take you out on like watch parties. And like, cause they know where places that are things regularly happen or things are seen, or just like people go out there just to do photography because there's, no light pollution. You can do the long exposure galaxy shots and stuff like that. I can't remember where it's at though. I heard somebody talking about it on a podcast that I was listening to.
Big Bend National Park has an entrance fee, no separate fee for the dark sky destination. The entrance fee is $30 per vehicle. We can ride together.
One vehicle, great.
$25 per motorcycle. Don't get me started. I'm looking at motorcycles real hard right now.
Not driving one of those all the way to Big Bend.
I'll drive you, me and you.
Nope. I'm not riding bitch all the way to Big Bend.
You ride her up on the gas tank, dude. Arms wrapped around you.
Reverse bitch.
You just feel like... What's the camping, though? 15 per individual, pedestrian or bicyclist. These fees are valid for 7 days. That's every national park.
Yeah.
You can go and you just get a pass for the week. There has to be camping, though.
Some of them, if you're doing primitive camping, don't charge a fee.
Dog, I just bought a tent.
I have one in the garage. And multiple sleeping bags.
$16 per night.
So for $46, well, it would be it's per campsite.
Big Bend National Park, a designated international dark sky park, offers various camping options with varying prices. Developed campgrounds like the Rio Grande Village, Chios Basin. Oh, dude.
Chiodos Basin?
Chiodos Basin. And Cottonwood costs $16 per night with a reduced rate for those with senior or access passes. You can go online to
get the all access. It's like a yearly fee that gets you into every park.
I know, like the dark sky. Some of the dark sky, they have like cabins.
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to find. Shit.
As much as I don't want to make a 13-hour drive, I would do it.
Is it 13 hours?
That's way the fuck over there, dude.
I thought it was just like 8. That's not better.
That's better.
Kind of. It is. Let's see. Show me routes. Show me your route, Daddy. It's 10 hours, 10 and a half hours. 9, it's 10 hours.
Yeah.
Ooh, fuck. That way out there, boy.
Yeah. That's almost border town.
We'll just hear gunshots going off at night.
Yeah. So yeah, that would be awesome. But there's somewhere in one of those areas where there's a group that will take you out to places where it's common for things to happen.
Yeah. I think where I'm at.
Part of me is like, well, is that you staging shit? Because
are you trying to show me what I need to see?
I just want to go somewhere without people and like lay outside.
Knowing my good luck, I would go out there by myself. I'll go with the group, but I'll just go outside and be like, I'm gonna look at these stars real quick, and a rattlesnake will fucking bite me
right in the face.
And we're so far away from anything.
Well, he died.
Yeah, local man, dead at 36.
Not local. This hillbilly from East Texas.
Yeah, yeehaw, pine trees.
I ain't seen a pine tree in too long.
It's wild that we if you look at Texas, East Texas, like the concentration of pine trees.
It's insane.
It's I didn't realize until I got.
It's dense.
Yeah, I went to Colorado for a while, and I was like, "Where are all the trees?" And it was like it fucked me up a little bit.
Yeah.
I was like, I can see so far.
Mm-hmm.
Where the fuck? Where's the trees?
This is not cool.
Yeah, I guess because we live so close to it, we can't see how pretty it is. But honestly, driving back roads in East Texas is actually
back roads is fantastic. Like driving through a national forest.
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
Well, fucking Crockett National Forest.
Yeah,
that's such a beautiful drive. You have shit for cell phones.
Or if you go up to Arkansas, you drive through the Ouachita.
Oh yeah.
And it's gorgeous.
Yeah. Yeah,
you're not getting any cell phone service though.
I'm a super slut for pretty drives.
Yeah, me too.
I'm just look at
and
this.
Then I'm like,
I went up to Missouri, so I went the Arkansas route.
Yep.
And there's a point where I think you go through Clinton, Arkansas. I think it's no relation to the Clintons that kill people.
No, they're from Hope.
Yeah, I don't think it has anything to.
It's still Arkansas.
Yeah. Well, north of that, you're just going up.
Mm-hmm.
The road just goes up,
mm-hmm.
and you hit this pretty big curve, and it has a shoulder to park because it is the most breathtaking.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. When I was driving there, we kind of come around a corner.
Were you going where were you going?
I was going to Ava, Missouri, which is
just outside of Branson.
It's an hour away. It's an hour east of Branson.
Okay.
So you go to Branson and then you immediately go east.
So we went to Parthenon 2 or 3 times, and that's way up north.
That's a heavy metal band name.
Yeah. It's way up north Arkansas. In the mountains.
Yeah.
But it's that same route. And there's a couple of those little pull-offs.
Mm-hmm.
But one of them's got the little the Grand Canyon style like little binocular thingies.
Yeah.
There's a really nice rest area. I know
Yeah.
exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
It was great.
And like you walk up to the edge, you're like, if I trip, I'm gonna die.
So like there is a mountain side on one side of the road, and it was just like
And then a
all
drop
this
off.
fucking view on this side of the road. It's gorgeous.
I
like,
love it. It's fantastic.
I love that shit.
Yeah, me too.
Like I said, I'm just a nasty, dirty slut for that shit. Pretty views.
Yep.
Nature.
Nate, little Nate.
Little Nate in my life.
Yeah. Who says no?
I don't know. I want to go to the dark sky thing now. Now that I know it's nothing, like
Yeah.
it costs $0.
It's gonna cost you more to get there than to do the thing.
Yeah. No shit.
Yeah.
If I took the Tahoe,
Yeah.
that's fucking $120 in gas. Cause she thirsty.
Yeah.
Right now, I wish I had a motorcycle. Cause this next week and a half is gonna be wild.
$10 at a time, buddy.
I just fill her up, and because I don't know, the gas gauge doesn't work.
Oh,
Because
okay.
I'm that kind of white trash. You know,
It is a Chevy. That's not uncommon.
so you can buy a new dash module
Mhm.
for the whole thing,
Mhm.
and it is Coors Yellow Belly themed.
Nice.
And like when you get to a certain, like there's some that are programmed when you get to a certain like RPM or speed, it says time for a drink. Under your like,
No way.
yeah,
That's awesome.
I'll show it to you after the.
The worst part about, as I've replaced many of those dash bezels in
Yeah.
my day, the worst part about that, you got to take the whole damn dash out to put it in,
Well, that.
which is a solid 6 hours of work.
So like
One way.
that dash is already broke. It's been broke since
Just rip it out and stick it in.
I don't know. It's just a fucking ordeal.
It's not even your car. Do what you want.
Yeah, no, it's that's right. I keep my mom updated. You know, like let me buy this.
Right.
She's like, no. Well, I was like, I've put so much money into this thing. It's mine.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know. It's just a whole fucking.
Let him buy it.
I bet my mom is one of the people watching. She apparently watches our YouTube.
That's great.
She
It's
like
scary, but it's great.
because I was telling her about the snake story.
Yeah.
Because I talked about it on the podcast.
Right.
She's like, yeah, when you were golfing with Matt. And I was like,
How did you know?
Excuse me?
Ma'am.
She's like, I have my ways. I was like, there's only one way. If you
Yeah.
just watch it on YouTube.
You're either watching or you're listening.
Yeah.
I know you're not listening.
I think
gotta
she's-
be watching.
I think she was watching it, and it really bums me out.
Ah.
It doesn't bum me out, but like, I don't want to disappoint my mom, which I've done my whole life, so I don't know what's fucking new.
Just keep the momentum. It's fine.
Yeah. It's really crazy because like YouTube is a public forum.
Completely.
And
That's how it works.
Yeah. And I think my dad has been watching our YouTube videos
Nice.
because he's been sending me text messages on the regular.
Really?
Yeah. And it's been like, I'll read them and I'm like, dude, stop. I think I should like send him a video. Just make a special Truck Beers Dad You Suck video.
John Mark.
It's such a, I don't know, man.
That is weird.
It's weird, man. I think like the way I've talked about my dad has actually pushed my cousins away. Because they don't know the story.
Right.
They just think I'm being a fucking brat.
Right.
You know, and I'm like, no, I got
I have facts to stand on.
a pretty mountain to stand on this one.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of weird. Shit. Let's plan a trip.
Let's do it. Let's wait till it cools off.
Yeah, I was about to say, let's not do it
Let's
now.
not wait too long, though, because it gets colder there.
I'm fine with the cold.
desert.
The cold's fine with me.
Yeah,
Like-
I'm good with the cold. I just don't want to sleep out in the tent when it's 87 degrees and 127% humidity.
Depends on who's that sleeping bag with.
Yeah, it's true.
I got some meat, dude. You can warm up to me, brother.
Okay.
You thought I was going somewhere else, didn't you?
It was a 50-50 shot.
It's 50-50, yeah. What else? Ollie's has a wonderful show this weekend.
Yeah.
It's going to be Ratmaker, A Real Live Wire, and the other band I just
That
can't.
none of us can remember.
I can't remember their name, and I feel real bad. I hope they're really good, because if they are, I'll be like, oh, I'll remember your name.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sunday.
We'll be there.
We'll be there. Your boys will be out there if you want to fucking hang out with truck beers. That'd be the day to do it.
It would be a good time.
I showed a video of our pyramid that one night.
Yeah.
And I've actually showed it to a couple people, and they were like, "What's wrong with you? It's a 4-hour video. That's a lot of beer." I was like, "Yep, you're right."
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, what's wrong with you? You don't get fucked up on a Wednesday?
That's the problem, though, is like there was no fuck upness.
It's pretty fucked up.
Oh, were you? I was great.
Well, like during the podcast, like I drank one.
That is also the night that you shotgunned the beer.
Yeah.
So that changes the math.
So there was a moment where like the beer needed like 4 more beers.
And I was like, we're not leaving this podcast until we
when I
finish
put
the
my
pyramid.
beer up there, you're like, we need 4 more beers. But when I put my beer up there, it's like I'm not drinking another one because I feel like I'm gonna die.
I think we both had 2 after that.
And I did. Yeah. We did.
We split the burden.
We did. I drank a Modelo.
Sorry.
I drank one of your Modelos
Mm-hmm.
as my last beer because like if I drank another Miller Lite, I was not gonna feel good.
Yeah.
So I drank a Modelo and I was like, I burped real good and I was like, okay,
Oh, this is all right.
it's like a little saucy treat. I get it. Yeah, it's like a dessert beer.
Yeah.
Yeah. You fucked me over on the guacamole. That thing, I'm like a guacamole addict right now.
I'm not sorry. I'm not going to apologize.
I've been eating guacamole. I've had guacamole every day since I've had your guacamole. I just buy it. I just buy it or make it.
Yeah.
Some
Every time,
days-
like I've got to stop ordering avocados when I do a delivery order because they're always stones.
They're harder than a tomcat's head.
Yeah. So like I did it again today. I'm like, maybe this time it'll be different. It's not.
No.
That's literally the definition of insanity.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have to start going and getting my own.
Yeah.
Because now I gotta wait 4 fucking days at least before I can make some more.
Yeah.
I'm not okay with that.
So, like, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. But also, you have to do the same thing over and over again to get different results.
That's true. It's a catch-22.
Yeah. I've always, like, every time I've heard the definition, I was like, well, no, you've never played guitar.
Yeah, right.
You've never fucking...
You ever practiced a thing?
You ever done something?
Yeah.
And, like, figure
You
it
had
out?
a job?
Yeah. Like, you have to do the same thing over and over again.
Until you get better at things.
Until you get better. So, like, where is the insanity part? Like, being prolific in your craft, or...
I think it's expecting immediate results.
That's insane. Yeah.
I think that's the caveat.
So the fucking the definition needs to change.
Right.
Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results immediately.
Right. There's a caveat.
If anything on this podcast was done today, it's that.
We fixed it.
We fixed it.
Whoever came up with that quote, we fixed it. You're
Probably
welcome.
fucking Woodrow Wilson.
That sounds like some IRS bullshit. Keep paying your taxes all the time. It'll be fine.
Oh, fucking man. That makes me want to learn time travel. Like that makes me want to figure out the math, the power influx.
Did you hear that they have
They figured out time travel. Just need
and
the
warp drives?
yeah. It's just the power.
Right.
They can't get enough energy to do the thing.
Right.
What's hold on. I'll
And
tell you.
the thing about the warp drive deal was wild to me. That was another thing that Ben Carson was talking about. It's you're not moving.
Yeah.
You're moving space around you. So
Right.
you're not technically breaking the law of relativity, which is you can't travel faster than the speed of light because the speed of light's the fastest thing there is.
Right.
Because you're not actually moving. The things around you are moving at an increased rate while you stay stationary, basically.
Right.
I was like, oh, okay.
So you know the theory of like, so it's not a theory. I guess it is. I don't know. Science is hard for me. If you're part of the first crew that could do like interplanetary traveling,
Uh-huh.
that as you're doing your stretch, another ship will come up behind you of younger people.
Right.
And they're like, no, you've been gone for X amount of time.
But it won't feel like
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they got to you quicker because they figured out something different. And as you're getting onto their ship to get back home, another ship
It's the time lapse thing where it takes so long to get to where you're going that but the time behind you is going faster. Yeah, it's weird. It's a yo-yo thing.
The Buzz Lightyear movie.
Yeah.
The Pixar one.
I haven't watched it.
Well, not the Pixar. It's the newest one where it's actually about Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah, it's still Pixar.
Yeah. Sorry. My bad. Forgive me, Pixar. Don't sue me. I love your shit. You good guys.
I like your lamp.
Yeah. A213. I love it. You guys are great. They would show Buzz Lightyear trying to get the ship back running so they can get to light. Like, they're stuck on a planet.
Yeah.
And every time he would do it, his friend would age her as a woman.
Yeah.
Like, she would age a couple of years because he's traveling
faster.
Right. So it's just a wild thing. Like, he comes back down, she's pregnant. And he's like, when did you get pregnant? She's like, when I met this man, this, that, and the other. She's like, when did you meet this man? You know, like,
yeah.
And then it comes down to, like, he is working. He's like the same age.
Well, it's fucking Interstellar. That's the whole concept of that movie.
Yeah. Don't do it, Marv. Fuck, don't do it. That's so goddamn.
They're folding time on itself.
I told the lady I'm talking to watch that movie. She's never seen it. And I was like, you got to watch it.
It'll fuck you up.
It fucks you up. It's like Bone Tomahawk, but not as gruesome.
I haven't seen that.
God. As far as movies go, like fucked me up.
Yeah.
That movie fucked me up bad. But it's like based off like it's two different things.
Right.
Bone Tomahawk is terrifying because it's like these indigenous people that have never. They just do their own thing and they. Oh yeah. Yes. Welcome to the chat, baby.
Welcome back to the chat.
It's been a while, baby. But like, yeah, that movie fucked me up. Just as Interstellar fucked me up.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's actually some pretty good movies coming down the pipeline. I'm pretty stoked on. Fucking Spaceballs 2.
Yeah.
Mel Brooks.
I know.
He's still alive.
Yes, he is.
Had no idea.
I didn't either. And Rick Moranis is
fucking coming back, dude.
That dude had been in a movie since like 94.
So you know why he stopped acting?
His wife died.
His wife died.
He had to take care of his kids.
And he became
Dad of the Year.
Well, he just did his job.
Yeah.
He's like, fuck movies.
Yeah. I have a family now. Sorry.
You know the like last movie is Brawl in Cell Block 99. That's not the one with Vince Vaughn. That's a different movie. Dragged across the concrete. What the fuck?
That's a wild name for a movie.
I've heard about these. Let me make sure. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen the Cell Block 99 one. It is a fucking wild movie. That's a feel-good movie as a man. I don't know. Good job, Will. You came in on fucking the fourth quarter. You're going to pull us through. Baby. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen A Brawl in Cell Block 99. That is a wonderful movie. I saw it when it was one of those movies I saw before okay, cool. So I saw that movie like a year before COVID, but then when COVID happened, I forgot all the movies I saw before that.
Mandela effect.
I didn't realize that. Yeah, I guess apparently Craig Zoller is my favorite director right now. Bone Tomahawk is the fucking wildest movie.
I'll watch it. I'll find it. I'll watch it.
Don't watch it with the kids.
I try not to watch movies with my kids.
Yeah, that's smart.
Unless they're kid movies.
I watched the Minecraft movie.
We went and saw How to Train Your Dragon.
Great.
Really good.
Yeah. Amber said it was good.
It was really good.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to expect because like
from my understanding, it's just like the fucking animated.
It's almost a 1-for-1. There's a couple of things they took out and changed, but it's almost a 1-for-1 like copy.
Oh shit! I need to watch that then. Dragged Across the Concrete has Vince Vaughn and Mel Gibson. I love Mel Gibson. He might be like one of my favorite actors. Just like The Lethal Weapon,
Braveheart. Yeah.
And he directed Apocalypto.
Yep.
I love
Great
that
movie.
I fucking love that movie.
That's a fantastic movie.
I love that movie so much. I can't understand a fucking word they say, but it's such a good movie.
What's what subtitles are for?
There's subtitles?
You can turn them on.
I'm just kidding. They're on the movie. I'm just being stupid. My bad. That was a really shitty joke.
No. What is that?
Methadone blue is...
Not methadone. That's not what that word is.
Oh, methylene blue. Sorry. I'm just a drug addict. I'm sorry. So that shit was designed to be a dye for fabric, but it turns you into a superhuman. It like puts oxygen in your blood more.
Fun.
So it's a I was like, oopsies.
Hey, we did it.
Yeah.
It's like Viagra was supposed to be a stroke? Headache, yeah. A migraine treatment.
Treatment, and it just
also makes your dick hard.
Yeah.
Forever.
One day I'll have that problem.
It sucks. I don't recommend it.
I don't know what it's like.
I hope you don't.
Diamond and Ice Storm, baby. 24/7. Sorry. Too much. It's funny that Will's just trying to get us on methylene blue. Are you on it? I don't go to the doctor, but I'd love to go to the doctor and be like, "Hey, do you have something like rhymes with pipestrone that I can take?" And just
you can do that.
I know.
You can also just buy it on the internet.
Does it work? Do you feel great? Does your tongue look like you sucked off Papa Smurf? So like, like the more testosterone you have in your body, apparently, the less hair you have on your head. Like that's kind of a thing.
I'm fucked.
Why? You're just fucking filled with testosterone?
No, I just have all this beautiful hair.
You bought it off Info.
That checks out.
That checks out. Yeah. Alex Jones, methylene blue. I fucking love Alex Jones.
Do you like oxygen? Do you want more of it?
If you're trying to get the globalist back on the board, you got to take methylene blue. Oh my gosh, that's not good, dude.
That's probably not okay.
You don't need to do that. Your pee should be lightly yellow. If it looks like Tang.
So, like, if you're massively dehydrated and on it, do you pee green?
Primary colors, motherfucker.
Yeah, I know what a color wheel is.
I'm about to tell you what color my pee is. I'll be right back.
Mine was clear.
Mine might be.
I need more definition of the urine. Because that's crazy. Oh, it is green. Oh my God, that's awesome. That would terrify me.
What was terrifying?
Go away. I'm talking to somebody on YouTube. He's outside. What do you want, son? No. Skadoodle. Yeah, that would scare me a lot.
Hey, man.
I did not know you were out
Yeah,
yet.
you did.
He said yes. It's green.
I heard him, yeah.
Yeah.
Mine looked like some weak-ass lemonade.
No, you're good. If anything that came out of my body, blue or green, I would be terrified.
That's crazy. Electron that cleans out your...
Midichlorians.
So it pumps you up.
Look, I know what midichlorians are. That's the force.
That's the force.
It says mitochondria.
That's mitochondria.
Yeah.
I'm wearing my glasses and like all these look like Japanese letters to me.
It's Friday.
Hey, Father J, don't Friday. Fucking idiot, dude. Like the fact that people think I'm cool or neat or it's ridiculous. I am so dumb. The fact I have a podcast is
I'm pretty happy to be your friend.
I'm you're blinded by some rose-colored glasses.
Nah.
Shit. Methylene blue makes you all cool and shit. I might take some. See what happens.
Apparently, it makes your pee blue. Which would because I use the flushes shit, your toilet bowl thing that turns it blue. I'd be like, huh.
It's the same color.
It's the same color. I'm dying.
I'm kind of curious, like, the downside of methylene blue. I'm gonna look it up.
Does the electron it donates come back?
So methylene blue can cause a variety of side effects ranging from common and mid to more serious and rare. Here's the breakdown based on the provided search results. It changes your urine and skin color. Hey, you're gonna be a Smurf. Gastral issues, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, abdominal pain. Those are all normal things for me.
Yep.
Headache, dizziness, same thing. Change in taste. Some individuals experience an altered sense of taste. Sweating and feeling hot or cold. Increased sweating and temperature sensitivity.
You don't need to sweat anymore.
I've got it. I've got that on lock, dude. I'm sweat boy. I put my sensor. So like your free sensor on your fins in your cooler, like on your air conditioner.
Mm-hmm.
So I have I moved it further down.
That makes sense.
Limb pain. Pain in your arm and legs can occur. Serious side effects. Hallucinations. Have you had that yet? Dude. Take some methylene blue. See God for a minute. Be kind of dope. All right, man. You got me convinced. When are you coming back to Texas, dude? Or East Texas. I know you're in Austin. But when are you going to come back up here to the Piney Woods? You need to make a trip so I can have you on this podcast. I would love that more than anything. You need to stop selling this. Yeah. I'm not talking about your dosage. I'm talking about you getting up here to East Texas.
That's slightly behind.
Yeah, do that. So in first week of August, I'll have my kids most of the time because my ex is getting married. But July 7th to the 14th, my girls will be down in South Texas. I'll have cash, but we can figure out something then. I'd love to have him on the podcast.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. I'm kind of bummed that you came for Father's Day and didn't talk to me. That's wild.
Well, you're not his daddy.
Could be.
Haha.
Why did you laugh like that?
I don't know.
Ha Gotcha.
Yeah, man, if you come into town, we'll get you on.
Yeah. Not even it's no bullshit. You don't need to drive. You can just drink and then I'll drive you.
Jefferson's not that far from Gilmer.
It's not really. Well, 40 minutes?
Maybe.
35?
Yeah, it's 35 minutes.
My favorite memes and videos is are you good to drive? He's like, I'm good to drive as long as I don't get pulled over.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think about that.
Don't. It just makes it worse.
It gets dark. And I'm like, statistically. Oh, hell yeah, brother.
Brother.
This is Will Durham. If you guys are listening and you don't know, he's such a special character. He's a good guy. Y'all should follow him. He's Bull Durham on Instagram. He's a very special young man.
It's been our only monetary sponsor ever.
Yeah, he was not yet.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
It's a partnership. It's not a sponsorship.
Well, if someone buys the shit,
It's true.
Hey, Durham, have you ever heard of Dubby? It's like methylene blue, but
Buy
it's
a million of them.
like methylene blue, but it's like better in every sense. It's the sweetest treat you can put in your body. It contains coffee fruit extract. It's a nootropic. It doesn't give you the jitters, and you don't shit your pants when you drink it. It's actually really great. You go to w.gg, and then you buy your thing and order... use the promo code Truck Beers. What's up with these cloud busters I'm seeing? What are you seeing? I don't know if you know this. You're like 5 hours south of us, so I don't know what you're seeing compared to what I'm seeing. I do know like this summer has been awfully wet.
I was gonna say that when I came back inside. Like, I'm not one to complain about rain in June.
We've been getting a lot of rain.
It turns the humidity up to 1,000,000.
Yeah.
And the mosquitoes are horrible this summer.
They're like the tubes, people. I only take Russian nootropics. That's called Coke. You silly goose. Yeah, I don't.
Communist nootropics take you.
Yeah. Mother Russia nootropics take you.
That's right.
This has been like a very wet summer. Like probably there's been more rain this summer than has been in a very long time. What is that fucking word?
That sounds like a mushroom.
Ooh. I haven't been eating there's mushrooms I'm finding. I've been taking pictures of them because I think it's cute.
I know. I've seen your posts. You got some cool looking things out there.
I found it's called like Jacksonia, or no, Anemedia jacksenia. I think that's what it's called. It's like an Anemia muscaria with like the white dots, but it's not.
Okay.
And like allegedly, if you eat it, you get good feelings. You do. It's pretty great.
Good.
I don't know. I think fungus is
science.
I think fungus is fascinating. I don't know. No. So it's weird. Like I look at the lens of summertime, like as a child that used to bale hay during the summer.
Mm.
So I look at like
I used to cut firewood all summer with my dad. I get it.
Oh no, yeah,
get it.
We would drop trees.
Yep.
And let it lay there for a while. Then we cut it up.
Like in August when it's all
the hottest fucking, and then like
all right,
one
we're gonna
day
go load up 4 cords of firewood.
It's like one of those things like plant a tree when you're a child so you can have the shade when you're old.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. But it was like, yeah, cut a tree in August so you can have warmth in the winter.
Yeah.
It's not even that. Like some of the trees you wait a whole year so it
Right.
dries out.
Right.
You know.
Depending on the tree.
Yeah. It was so dumb. But like hay, like you need the sunshine to make hay.
It's got to dry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you cut all your pasture out and it rains over and over again,
It's
like,
rot.
you're a fucking wash, dude.
Yeah, it's gonna rot.
It's gonna
you
mold.
got nothing. Yep.
Yeah. So like, it kind of breaks my heart knowing like there's some people waiting for like I think there's a lot of people that haven't cut yet because they're just
It's been raining too
it's
much.
been raining way too much.
I just about made hay in my yard yesterday because I mowed my grass for the first time in
Your yard looks
2
good.
weeks.
I meant to say that when I first walked up.
I got a weed eat still, but
So, like-
that was a job for another day.
So I'm not like a homeowner anymore, but I appreciate a good yard.
Yeah. Thank you.
I like.
I mowed it in a different pattern this time.
I saw that.
I was
The other one was like all squiggly and weird.
Yeah.
Like you were talking on Snapchat and drinking all
Yeah,
day.
because I was. Yeah. This jackass wouldn't leave me alone while I was trying to mow.
Ba-doo-be bang.
Hey, what happened was?
That was a wild day. Proud of that day. I don't
That
think
was
I'm
a
gonna
fun
have.
day.
I don't think I'm gonna have a day like that for a little bit.
I can't imagine. I'm surprised we didn't just all have heat strokes that day.
It wasn't that hot.
That was the Alpine day.
Yeah.
That wasn't the
No.
Divine 9 day.
No,
Oh, yeah, no, that was a great day.
I
That
didn't
was,
drink another drop that day.
That was a fantastic
I
day.
fucking went home and
That's right.
crashed.
Died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The day the Alpine golf day, I drank
21 beers.
no like 23. Well, like it was all said and done. I think
Yeah.
if I do the math right.
Why don't you think you'll have another like that anytime soon?
I don't know. That was a rough one. Like I didn't feel good until like the next week. What are you doing, man?
I'm talking.
You're just snapping.
Yeah. I can't text because my phone's up there.
It is. We need to figure that out. Got to figure a lot of shit out. We got to get a fucking link tree and all that shit.
Right. We have a link tree. It's got one link on it.
What is it?
I don't know. You set it up.
I did. That makes you feel good, huh? But like, listen to your kids singing. That's fucking hilarious.
He does that. He'll just randomly burst out into song.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, this is my kid.
Yeah.
I get it.
My kids, they hate when I sing. Like, most of my singing is like in the car when we're driving somewhere, and it's like super inappropriate. Not inappropriate, but just like, just talking shit.
Right. Yeah.
And they're like, I can't stand you, Dad. Methylene blue.
That just sounds bad.
It's a dye.
I get it.
Yeah, and like apparently it has like crazy benefits.
Well, they're like most dyes
Are not good. Yeah.
Bad things.
Yeah. Like my daughter is allergic to dye.
Yeah.
So like most of the shit I buy, she can't have.
Right.
Like I've had to wrestle dye free for a while.
She can have Dubby.
She can't have Dubby. It's dye free. We'll cut that. We got to clip that.
That's staying in.
No. I mean, we got to clip that for Dubby.
Yeah.
I've been like, I wanted to make a Chat GPT fucking image and like put the smiley face Dubby.
Oh, the one that's on the Tumblr that I have? Yeah.
Well, that's their symbol.
Yeah.
But I wanted to make it like on top of a pyramid and people worshiping it and be like, welcome to the new era.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Buy this shit so we can get out of poverty.
Just a little.
Buy this shit so I don't have to pay the IRS back. Buy this shit so I can fucking...
There's a lot of reasons to buy it. They're all good.
Yeah.
There's not a bad reason to buy it. Even if you just want to make us feel better.
Got any hot takes on demon sigils in search? What? Hey, you might have just showed us something.
No, but I'm willing to look into it.
Demon sigils and circuit boards.
It sounds like some real deep Bill Gates shit.
Oh. Doggy.
Show me.
Okay. So here from this is like a first take thing, so these are like demon sigils, like hoodoo, voodoo, satanic ritual, and if you look,
those are all circuits. Like, as a guy who spends a
large
majority
of
his days staring at wiring diagrams.
Right. We talked earlier.
Holy shit.
We talked earlier.
I mean, some of that's just wild, but like a lot of it is...
Well, some of them are like on and off switch.
Yeah, some of them are legitimate circuit components.
So we talked earlier that they're about to add AI to No Man's Land.
No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky, sorry. Forgive me. But and it's going to be like when they add that AI, the things in that game are going to have
the 80 quadrillion possible galaxies.
Yeah.
That can have life forms and plants and everything else involved in them are all going to suddenly be, semi-sentient in their own environment. Wild. That's nuts. By the way, what you just showed me.
I didn't know this.
Didn't either.
Look at that shit, dude. That's a bypass switch. Like a fucking...
It's a relay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what a relay looks like, and I don't know much about electrical, but I know enough to get me in trouble.
Thank you for asking the question. That's crazy.
Now I'm gonna fucking panic about this.
Now I have to quit my job. Thanks.
We're just asking. The world's coming to an
Not
end.
telling you what to think. I'm just asking you if you'd like to.
I don't.
That's the same.
Yeah.
Like every time I talk to the engineers at work and tell them they're doing something wrong, I'm like, hey. I'm not telling you what to think. I'm just asking you if you'd like to.
I'm not asking for anything other than what I need. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all I'm asking for. I'm asking for truth.
That I'm gonna go down a rabbit hole tomorrow about that. That's nuts.
Dude, you kind of fucked me up on that. I'm kind of stoked to go down this goddamn.
So you know what I'm gonna do tomorrow at work? Instead of working, I'm gonna have 2 tabs open.
I'm gonna be on the shitter.
One of those. No, this is gonna be my desk. I'm gonna have that open, and then I'm gonna be pulling up all our wiring diagrams where I can be like, nope.
You're gonna go to your boss and be like,
change this.
You're gonna go to your boss and be like,
I didn't know we were worshiping Satan.
Hey, boss man of this company that makes technology that I don't know.
That's wild.
That I didn't know that at all. Like seeing the fucking.
I'm also not mad that I know about it now. Now I have something to do tomorrow, other than work.
So YouTube, if you don't know what we're looking at, let me get close. I'll show you.
Zoom, enhance,
Oh, I'm so sorry.
enhance.
So all of these symbols are like demon sigils. They're like satanic. I wouldn't say satanic, but they're witchcraft symbols. Like anything like the fucking thing said you were connecting. Like it almost turned off.
The government heard it.
The government heard this.
Bill Gates heard you.
So some of these are like.
There's some of those that I've never seen before, but a lot of those are very common, just standard wiring diagram things.
There's things that look like a relay. There's things that look like a capacitor. Like if you... There's a lot of shit in here that are fucking right on the money for like...
Yeah.
Look at the circuit board here, though. Look at this. A fucking triangle.
That's not actually on the board.
You don't think so?
That might be.
I don't know
It's like
what...
an Egyptian symbol.
It's like the Eye of Ra.
Don't click off it. There we go. I got it back.
Don't look at my search history.
I'm not.
A lot of sadness there.
So, like, some of these symbols are not legitimate
Yeah.
for standard wiring stuff, but some of them are, like,
Well, some of them are like what
completely accurate.
Yes. Like, so in wiring...
Like, you don't have the iron cross anywhere.
No.
That's not a thing.
Future tech?
Nah, this is old tech, buddy.
Ask your daddy, Elon.
This is old tech.
So, like, a lot of the fucking... Some of those symbols mean nothing. But some of them are like, you would for a relay, you would for a capacitor,
I
you would...
want to know what language this is in. Yeah, there's some very, very recognizable things in there.
What language?
It's not English.
So, like... It has to be a romantic language, like based out of Rome, like French or
Latin. Yep.
Yeah. Did you fucking know romantic come from like Rome? Like that.
I mean, that makes sense. I don't know that I ever knew that. Like.
Yeah, offhand.
But it makes sense.
Yeah, I didn't know that. That blew me away when I found that out. Like the languages that are based off the Romantic languages, like Latin, all this, are based out of Rome. When I figured that out, I was, dude, starstruck. Did a good job tonight.
I like how my kid just left the back door open, so all the mosquitoes in Gilmer can come into my house.
The skeeters makes sense because
eat me
English
while
is
I'm
objectively
asleep.
the best in descriptions. English is the hardest language to
It's
learn.
the worst language on the planet.
Yeah, but like for description, you're absolutely right. It's absolutely the best.
It is. But it's the hardest language to learn.
Yeah.
Because
there's
one word can mean 13 different things.
like the word wood.
W-O-O-D or W-O-U-L-D?
If you're just talking it,
right.
It's so hard.
What's like read, red?
Red.
Spelled the same way?
Oh, red. I read this.
Yeah.
Or it's the color.
But R-E-A-D and R-E-A-D are
and then
the
there's
same
also
word.
read that almost sounds like red is
Two
if you
E's.
have the dialect.
Yeah.
Like especially if you're fucking some kind of backwood country dude from East Texas. Hey, do you got a red for my damn clarinet?
They're like read, R-E-A-D, and
Yeah.
red, R-E-A-D.
Yeah.
It's the same word as the past tense of the thing you just did.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Good luck, world.
I don't know, man.
We also, for some goddamn reason, refuse to use the metric system.
Yeah, the Dewey Decimal System can suck our dick.
Not the Dewey Decimal System, the metric system.
I'm just letting you know where I
I don't.
stand.
That's fine.
Yeah, no, the metric
Libraries are dead anyway.
system, the metric system is only cool if you're not from America. Yeah, right. Yeah. I love when I like in our group chat.
Yeah.
I
can work. It's like that's concrete.
Dude, that fucking
It looked so bad.
that was the worst day of my life. And it's not getting better. This week has been absolute shit at work.
rough week.
They're just, I don't know. They're just like, let's see if Matt will have a fucking panic attack today. That's what. Look up Cloudbusters. I want to see someone to tell me what's going on.
We'll both look it up.
Cloudbusters.
I gotta get off Reddit first, though.
Looking at porn.
No, it was the
Just kidding.
50 Shades of Grey.
So Cloudbusters comes up as a CBD vape smoke hookah shop
That checks out.
in Katy, Texas.
That checks out.
Let me go on Reddit. It'll tell me my truth.
The Cloudbuster is a device conceived by Wilhelm Reich
Wilhelm
intended
Reich.
to manipulate atmospheric orgone energy to induce rainfall. Oh, so it's geoengineering. Cool.
That.
It's geoengineering. Yeah.
So I know that they have made a device that can that makes rain clouds.
Yeah.
That's been shown.
Yeah.
That's what
this
they
is.
wanted. Yeah, that's what they want us to see.
Well, not originally.
What do you mean? It's like copper tubes. Why? I have no idea. It's like, okay. Why are we designing things? Like, I know in Dubai, they can make rain.
They have to. Because it doesn't
Well,
rain
no,
there.
they have.
Yeah.
But, like, they've also fucked up and almost flooded their whole city.
Have you seen Geostorm?
No.
It's a Gerard Butler movie. It's the
King
dumb-
Leonidas?
It's the dumbest movie ever. But it's all about this. They have this space station that's controlling all the weather on Earth, basically. And it goes fucking haywire. Somebody sabotages it. Some other foreign country sabotages it. It goes fucking nuts.
Yeah.
And like it's going to end the world with weather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, to me, like we talked about a little bit last week on our podcast, I think there is like a fucking...
Yeah, that's copper tubes that are grounded into the sky, focused in a location. But originally it was intended to concentrate clouds and make it rain.
What is the deal, though? Like, why are they... I don't understand, like, why they're trying to make it rain.
They're being marketed as a measure against chemtrails. So, yes, it is now being anti-geoengineered. Maybe if there's already a cloud there, they can use it to break up the concentration.
Yeah. It's to me, like, just like Jurassic Park, like, you're playing God.
We already fucking made direwolves.
Well, like, that's what they've shown us.
Yeah, what have
like,
they not told us?
I would like to think they have fucking...
Look, Dr. Ian Malcolm said, don't do it.
Don't do it. What else do you need?
It's good enough for me.
Good enough. So like I would like to think that like what the way my brain works is the shit that we see it's already went through due process. Like, yeah, show the people. Show these fucking sheep.
Pepper Jack. Pepper Jack.
Pepper Jack 1000%.
Sorry.
It's Pepper Jack or nothing, dude. But like the shit that we know about is because they want us to know about it.
Yes.
So the geoengineering clouds, the fucking like I think it's saying something controls the weather. Like there is a part of it that kind of gets a little anti-Semitic because like they say like, oh, the Jews control the weather. I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that. That's not what I'm trying to say.
You didn't have to.
I'm just trying to let people know, like, but I think there is a. So when I was a kid,
yes,
been on this earth for almost 37 years. Tornadoes, they did come.
They still do.
Yeah, but it wasn't like. I would like to say it wasn't like every fucking spring I'm worried about someone dying. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong on this, because like one of the biggest tornadoes is when I was a kid in DeKalb, Texas. Like it was the EF5 leveled the fucking.
It's like the one that hit
Joplin, Missouri.
Yeah,
I was there. We remember.
Funny story.
Funny story
about Joplin. There was a
people died. Yeah,
no,
hail Satan.
There was a adult pleasure store that got hit, and it sucked up all the rubber phalluses, and then it rained them like 3 counties away, and as the tornado dissipated.
God.
So there were people picking up dildos in their front yard for like a week.
Think if your name, like think about this. Think about this. Your name is Bob Johnson. You've been a farmer. And that's all you've known.
Johnson is perfect for the scenario.
I know what I'm doing.
Give me a beer while you're doing it.
So your name's Bob Johnson, and your whole life you've just been a farmer.
Yeah.
You've been a fucking
good old boy.
You go to church every Sunday. You do the best you can.
Yeah.
And God has provided the most He can.
You wake up one day and it's raining dicks.
And there's a bad storm, and you think you're looking at your wife, Ethel. Get in the shelter. Y'all survive. Everything's good.
Yeah. We'll wake up tomorrow. The sun will be out. We'll live.
Then you go outside, and there's just a
field of dicks.
Just filled of hard dicks made of silicone, polyurethane. Like, it's just dicks everywhere.
Yeah.
And you're like, did we die?
Is this hell?
Is this hell?
Yeah.
That's a great
That's a true story. That actually happened.
My God.
Yeah.
So I was in, like I've told you, and I think I've told it on the podcast, I was in Oklahoma City when those storms were making their way. Like Moore got hit real hard. Oklahoma City got hit real hard. Me and Hayden were at work, and the boss that we had at the time said that, like, he's looking at the news on the TV. There was a TV in the main lobby of this building we're in. And he goes, y'all need to go back to your hotel. There's not a shelter here. It's just a shop.
Yeah.
He's like these supercell. It was a supercell that was forming. He's like, a supercell this big. Like the last time a supercell was this big, it leveled more like 5 or 6 years before that. He was like, yeah, I got to get out of here.
Right. He's been there. He knows what's going on.
Yeah. He's like, this is fucking terrifying. Like we cut class early. On our way to the hotel, like the sky looks like crazy as shit. It's like purple, pink, lightning striking, and it's like this giant fucking thunderhead. It's like trying to like, it's just pumping on this dude. It's ready to blow. And on our way there, I was like, stop by the liquor store, but pretty normal. And I was like, I gotta get a bottle if we're gonna do this.
If we're gonna die, I might as well be drunk. Yeah.
Yep. My poor dear sweet mother thinks I just called her on a whim. Because we get a bottle, me and him share a bottle of just like Jack Daniels.
Yeah.
It's a fifth of Jack Daniels. Me and him are passing it back and forth as this storm's coming. Like it's terrifying. Like it's not funny, but like it is funny.
It's funny now.
It's funny now. Funny, like then I was like, yeah, I'm drinking my death.
Right.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Because the way the storm was coming is like, yeah, we're about to get fucking leveled. And like the people in the hotel is like, y'all can get in the kitchen, like in the freezer, and that might help us.
Yikes.
So me and Hayden and all these Canadians were sitting in the lobby throwing the bottle back. And like at one point, I haven't read it yet. I can't read it until I'm done. We're throwing the bottle back and we're just like, da da da. I call my mom and I was like, hey, I just want to let you know you did a great job. I love you.
Like you're making preparations.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure like my last rites to them were like, hey, you did it. You did a great job.
It's not your fault.
It's not your fault. I'm just
who I am. Yeah.
Just born in a weird time. Yeah. I just called the people that meant the most to me. I called my mom, called Mimi, and I called my dad at that time. And I just was like, hey, just letting you know, I love you. Everything's great. You did all the things you can do, but like,
in case I never talk to you again, don't worry.
There's shit. So as soon as I got off the phone with my dad's like, go take cover. God damn, what the fuck are you doing? I was like, I don't think cover is going to help. And I watched my company truck, which was an F-250, like it was in a parking spot, and I watched it move because of the fucking wind.
Yeah.
And the glass in the lobby was
flexing.
Like was breathing.
Yeah. That pressure differential is big.
And there was a chick there that was like in love with Sam Bradford because she's from Oklahoma. And this is like when Sam Bradford went to the Rams.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, the Rams suck. What a shit team. That was the whole joke the whole time. She went and she cracked a door in the patio area. And it ventilated. Like it
blew the windows out?
No, it took the pressure out of the room.
Oh,
yeah. Like she just did it because she's like, yeah, there's too much. Like the fucking way things were moving, it was like it's gonna blow the windows out. She just opened that one door and it was. But that was the craziest sensation. Like all of our ears popped, and we're watching
like being on an airplane on the ground.
It was like a beige brown static. That's all you could see. You couldn't see any. Like at one point, you couldn't see anything but just that fucking weird brown
dirt and everything else that blew up.
Yeah, and me and Hayden were fucking hammered by the time this was happening. Like we've done polished pretty much all the bottle. And then it passed by us. It didn't hit us like directly on.
Yeah.
And then all the Canadians were like, hey, do you want to drive around and see like if anyone is fucked up? Like, can we help? We had stacks of like water bottles in the van because we were like working on location. I was like, yeah, we can drive around and give fucking water bottles out. That's fine. And like we drove around and it was like the most depressing thing I've ever been a part of. Telephone poles were snapped in half. At one point, we kind of went a little bit outside of Moore for a little bit, and there was a little girl walking on the side of the road crying, like just she's looking for her mom and dad.
God.
And like we pulled over and we're like, fucking, there's cops everywhere. And we're like, hey, fucking take care of this, you know, and like that was the fucking. To this day, like severe thunderstorms, I'm like, fuck this.
Yeah.
Like 2 Sundays ago, I was like, I'm going to Whataburger.
Yeah. Not staying in this camper.
I'm not going to do this. I know Mother Nature's a scary bitch.
Yeah.
What did he say?
Tell us how big your supercell is, sir.
It's normal size. I mean, it's not.
It's like a tropical depression.
It's like nothing to write home about, but like, you know.
It's not quite a hurricane.
It's not an EF5 by no means.
Yeah.
Those clouds don't get that black. Mine's more like a EF2.5, 3. I don't know. It's a good storm.
The cars that run on water thing. Wasn't there a guy in Texas that developed a car like in the 80s? I think he worked for Eastman.
Really?
Developed a car that ran completely on water.
And he got murdered?
No, they
immediately.
They came in and paid him a bunch of money and bought the patent from him because he had patented it. Like it was a thing.
I have no idea.
Yeah. I'll look it up.
There's this young dude. He's been making plastiline. It's a fuel.
Yes, the dude in Florida, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it's been proven to work.
And he's posting all of it on YouTube, with
TikTok, YouTube,
yes.
Instagram, anything he comes up with, he posts it, and like all the comments are like, "You're gonna get fucking murked, dude."
I'm surprised he's still.
No, I think the reason why he's not anything is because he's staying where he needs to stay.
Yeah,
posting on his shit, and like
he developed it with like spare parts that he got from the university that he goes to school at.
Yeah,
like he's a chemical engineer.
Yeah,
grad student, I think.
Yeah,
something like that.
He is like
young black dude, like super smart. Great personality.
Yeah, his recent video is like. Everyone's been asking how much is this going to like cost per gallon.
No, he takes trash and makes fuel with it.
Yeah, that's all he does. He takes plastic and he's basically like putting it down to a molecular level where he can make it into what he wants.
And the waste that comes out of it is like biodegradable and water.
Well, and like I want to say like 20 pounds of plastic waste makes an ounce of his plastic. Yeah. Like it takes our problem and makes it into our solution.
Well, it's like, you have these microplastics and everything else in the ocean.
Look at the fucking trash island in the Pacific Ocean.
You take that and power a city with it, with the stuff he's developed.
Yes. Like basically. At a larger scale, like if it's like refined and figured out, like he could... Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, dude. It's like him being alive right now is like to me it's astonishing. Like
I think one of the only reasons something bad hasn't happened to him yet is because of the prevalence of social media.
That's what I'm
like. It would like if this was 10 years ago, he would have made one thing on Reddit.
Well,
and he would have disappeared.
The dude made, I don't know if it's the Stephen Mayer thing, but like one dude made a hydro electric car.
Yeah.
Basically, like it's not steam engine, but it's like it ran on hydrogen.
Yeah.
And you fill it up with water, and then there's so many different batteries and things like that takes the hydrogen to make it run. Hydrogen's actually like a very powerful thing.
They make bombs out of it.
Well, fuck yeah, obviously. But like, I think that dude being alive right now in 2025 with social media, all the other shit, like I think that's what's saving his life right now.
I think that's it. I think it's
and he's been doing these group meets. He
Stanley Mayer is the guy who invented the water powered car.
Stephen Mayer?
Stanley.
Oh, okay. Yeah. There's been actually like a lot of things that
Malcolm Vincent is the guy who I was talking about in the 70s.
That worked at Eastman?
New Zealand. Mm. There was another guy somewhere that did that, but
I wouldn't be like surprised at all.
No. Not from that place. But yeah, that's happened 3 times, and it's all been immediately shut down.
I think, like he said, it's been done like 5 times, and people get bought out or died. I think like one of the solutions is going to be like you have to fucking not take the money, and you have to stay relevant on the internet. Like where if you died, people are going to be like, "Oh no, you fucked up." Yeah. Exactly. No, that's Our dear sweet boy Will said that's why the government won't give us free energy. Without the petrodollar, the U.S. loses its global power because we.
Well, I mean, they're the biggest lobby group on the planet, next to pharmacies.
There's shit going on in this chat that I gotta go back up and read. Ooh, sir, when's Orange Man Moon or cryptos?
The world trades on futures because of crops and petroleum. Yes, accurate.
I kind of feel stupid for not getting more into crypto because I think that
I had a decent chunk of it, but it's gone now.
Yeah,
because I had to use it to pay bills after my divorce. Sucks. It's fine. It's fine. I still have a house, so that's good.
You're doing well.
Worth it.
My house has wheels, so I'm dumb.
This one might. Who knows?
Come live with me. I don't like. Beginning of this podcast, we talked about like where the fucking temperature is. Like, there's a lot of people worried about things that are not going to be prevalent if shit pops off.
Well, we talked about this a long time ago. It's like I have a 401k through work, which is cool. But who's to say that by the time that I need that or it's there or whatever, that the dollars that are there are going to be worth anything more than I just bury in the backyard tomorrow.
Right.
I mean, it's all an honor system. Even the dollar is fake at this point in time.
The penny's gone.
I'm going to say, hey, this right here is worth 2.5 chickens.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Transactions are only based on what both parties are willing to give and receive for that transaction.
Right.
Whether it's a dollar, whether it's crypto, whether it's barter system, which I think we should go back to, by the way.
I think
to an extent,
yeah.
Because then it's real.
Well, like, honestly,
then it's a real commodity.
Well, like the way we make a check is a barter system. We're trading our skills and knowledge.
I know how to make beer. I'm fine. Cool Sheets taught me.
I have the bestest of friend for beer making, like, and like you can make other booze.
Yeah, distilling is sort of easier than brewing.
Yeah,
it's fewer ingredients.
Yeah, if we can make less to make more.
They make moonshine in Appalachia. All right,
those people are different, though.
They are.
They're different.
Like, bet I won't figure it out. I'll boil some shit and see what happens.
Yeah. The fucking.
We'll go back to the monk era.
Let me pee, and I'm going to tell you a cool...
We'll put it in a cave and see what happens after it sits there for 2 months.
Let me pee, and I'll tell you a cool moonshine thing.
Okay.
We now interrupt this pee break to present to you...
Dubby. Go to dubby.gg, type in the promo code TruckBeers, one word, and get 10% off.
It's clean energy. It's good energy.
It'll make you pee like a racehorse.
The Faja?
The Faja, hold on, let me say this. He allegedly works at a machine shop that only deals in like stainless steel, like they make water treatment.
Yeah, vessels.
Well, it's everything.
Yeah.
So like they have the things that the water goes through and then takes all the bullshit and throws it to the side. It's all for like waste management, water treatment.
Okay.
It's all stainless. He worked with a guy in the late 90s that was like, hey, if I wanted to X, Y, and Z something out of stainless, how would that work? And they're like, well, you would just need this, that, and the other. And he's like, yeah, but like, how would you build it? And he's like, well, we'll build it. Allegedly.
Yeah.
So he built a ton of shit, and it was like one of the biggest moonshine stills in Wood County.
Holy shit. Like a bootleg thing?
Big time.
Hell yeah.
Huge. The FBI, allegedly. I don't know where I'm supposed to say allegedly. I'm just trying to cover my fucking...
The 3-letter organization showed up. Alphabet City showed up.
They have a museum in Fort Worth.
It's in there?
And that whole system is in there. And that system, allegedly, my father completely made. Like a lot of shit.
That's cool.
Him and a welder, like, kind of like, yeah, we'll do this kind of thing. Oh, this wasn't supposed to be built? My bad.
Well, I mean, to an extent, you're fulfilling a customer's order.
The customer worked for the company.
Oh. So everybody knew what it was.
Allegedly.
All you have to say is, he didn't tell me what he was using it for.
He just... So, like, when everything kind of got into the wash, people said, like, I thought that was part of the job. Had nothing to do with me. But it was on the dude's property. I'm the proudest man alive. Oh, you're fucking lame. You can't be mean to me. You can't be meaner to me than I am myself.
Right.
But like,
it's like somebody says, "Hey, I'll give you $50,000, but the person that you hate the most gets $100,000. Do you accept?"
So
great,
fucking
cool.
rich.
I can't wait to have $150,000.
$50,000, yeah. No, it's just a wild thing. Like this is the
That
same.
is crazy.
It's the same museum that had like handmade pistols that people made in prison.
There's just this. It's like that meme where like you see the construction.
So like that was always a wild thing. Like, hey, dude, you fucking. He's like, my name's not on anything. I built shit.
Happened to work at the same place where it might have been built at.
Yeah. And this was like before the meth boom in Wood County too. So
now we just make stainless steel tables.
No, I don't know what he's retired now. Actually, he retired and he's
You get
old.
the joke though.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. I don't. That was always cool. Like,
that's a cool story.
Like when I've seen like the fucking Moonshiner show or whatever, I was like, my dad was part of something pretty salty, dude. That's fucking wild.
Highly illegal.
Very much so, yeah. Because it's not illegal to have your own steel. It's only illegal if you have. You can have your own steel if it's just for yourself.
Right. It's
like
just to be below a certain gallon level.
Yeah, you can do the whole crock pot shit.
Yeah.
And make your own whatever.
Yeah.
That's when you want to distribute, and you get over to a certain gallon level.
Yep. It's volumetrically regulated.
Yeah. But like also didn't like in 1776 we decided like
fuck this tea.
Yeah, we're fucking free and we can do what we want.
Right.
It's the whole spiel. I don't know.
We were free for a little bit.
No way.
Huh. That would be wild.
So, like we talked about last week, Elon made his claim. He's not dead?
There was never a body.
Kash Patel said he was dead. Yeah, I get it. So, we talked about this last week. I said, like, I listened
He's probably hanging out with Osama.
I've seen those videos. Do you think AI was a thing then?
Yeah.
For the government?
Yeah.
Not just for us?
No.
Oh, shit. I just had to, like...
Osama was CIA.
Osama was trained by the CIA to be
He was an operative for the CIA.
Yeah.
There's that paper trail.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. I said...
This is what we were talking about last week.
Yeah. That was shit. I fucking... God damn it. I fell for it because I wanted Kash Patel to be a real one.
Yeah, me too.
Because, like, he wasn't a Trump guy, and then he was a Trump guy. Like, it was one of those things like, oh, you see some shit going on? Yeah. How dare him? There's a screenshot? I didn't know there was a screenshot. You need to get... You need to get on this podcast so you can just, like, fucking shoot from the hip, dude. All we have to do is say is allegedly, and we're good.
That's right. As long as you use the word allegedly. That's the name of this episode.
Allegedly. Allegedly, Father's Day is on Friday. So, on the last podcast, I said, like, I call bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, the way, like, I don't know what it is. We've talked about this. There's, like, a bullshit meter. Like, if someone's talking shit, and we know there's no fucking, like, ass behind it, like, it bothers me.
Skype sucks. We tried it before. I can get you on for 15 minutes without paying for it. That's the problem. It's the paying for it. We'll do that. We'll do that one day.
Hey, do you have FaceTime? And or video call? Any call service.
You said Skype, so I went with what you said.
Let's try this. Next Wednesday, we'll plan on having you just video in.
Yeah. YouTube won't be able to see him, but they'll be able to hear him.
No, what if this is our fucking...
I don't need that.
Okay.
It's all...
I went first. It's all Skype. Okay.
You want to get a Teams call together?
So we'll next Wednesday we'll plan on using this iPad and we'll put you right here. Yeah?
Yeah.
And then you'll be close enough to our microphones.
It'll pick it up.
You'll pick it up and we can just do that. Is that too much?
We'll figure it out.
Technology?
I'll figure it out.
Okay.
I'll use some of those sigils.
I'll message you. Hey, Will, I'll message you and we'll make sure you're free next Wednesday, from 6 to 9.
Just be free next Wednesday. Every day as an American.
Don't be taking no girl out or nothing.
Just bring her on too. Who cares?
You know, fucking Cool Sheet, you could have been on this podcast. You live fucking 2 minutes away. I don't know what your problem is.
We had a day that he was supposed to be on.
My bad.
Yeah.
I did that. I thought I was going to die that day.
Yeah, you were in bad shape.
And it wasn't even hungover.
No, you
really.
were ill.
I didn't feel good.
You were ill.
I'm already there. Take a look around.
That's all I got.
I'm the wind. I don't know. I'm the shadow of a doubt. Close one eye and sleep with my Sandman. I don't know.
Dad, I'm taking the can from the one and throwing them away.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'll get with you, Will, and we'll just make sure you're going to be a part of it because I'm super excited for that whole thing. You're going to give us so much information that we need.
I need to know what platform you're going to want to use so I can make sure that I have that.
Yeah. So, is it an Apple product or is it like an Android thing?
You can
Or Skype or Zoom or... Because we can do Zoom. Zoom's free.
Pour it out.
Mm-hmm.
I can do any of those.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can do all those. We'll do that next week. Next week, we're going to have Dear Sweet Will on our podcast.
Chili cheese swag.
Or I can give you... Well, I can't do it next week. Never mind. I was going to say, I can give you $50. Drive up here. Can't do that.
Not today.
Iris.
What did we use for the cling guys?
It was Zoom.
Yeah, I don't want Zoom.
Zoom sucked.
I don't want Zoom.
Zoom sucked.
We'll go Google Hangs, Messenger, Snapchat, or
Yeah.
even Microsoft Teams. I could get down with that.
We'll do Team U group party. That's not a thing. I just wanted to be a part of the
We
conversation.
can get real wild one of these days and just throw out a link for a Google Hangout and let a bunch of people come in.
That's a terrible idea.
But it might be hilarious.
I'm surprised this chat's great, but most of them are like, does a tree grow or does your knee? And then, yeah.
We caught that one real quick. We're on to your bullshit.
No, I didn't catch it. I did catch it, but I just said it anyway because I'm an American citizen.
Proud to be
an American.
That's
what we
used
need.
to know I'm free.
We need a massive flag.
Dad, can I turn this off?
You know what pisses me off the most about all the things going on in our country?
There's a lot of things that I could list right now, but you give me yours.
You see a lot of dudes, they have the come and take it flag or they have the don't tread on me flag.
Right.
The dudes that have the don't tread on me flag, that flag was made for the government.
I have a massive come and take it flag in the garage.
Yeah, but I believe
I need to bring it in here.
But no, I believe you that flag means something to you.
Yeah. I know the story.
Yes. So
It's the bootlickers that just brand a shit like nobody's business.
What is this?
it's the chicken hawks, it's the bootlickers, it's all these dudes that are like, Don't tread on. They don't understand.
Right.
That thing is not for people that like, oh, Trump. You know, like the shit that he's been pulling off here in our own homeland, like deploying people to go handle business. That's a big overreach.
A little bit.
Not little. It's big.
Yeah.
That's bullshit. And like all these dudes that have that flag on their back of their fucking truck, they're like, yeah, go ahead, Trump. That thing went through my fingers.
Well, you know, atoms are 99.999% empty space. So
That
if you
thing
can
just
match
figured
their
out.
frequency, you can
Dude.
phase.
I would love to.
Sorry, that's
No.
wildly off topic. of what we were just talking about.
No. I have thought about that for like
So if
when,
you could, right here, we're not actually touching this.
no, it's atoms.
It's electrons repelling each other,
oh no.
and it feels like you're touching it. If
I
you
like
could
what I-
figure out the vibrational frequency, you go,
That's what fucking made the Flash so cool.
yeah, because he could match it. Yeah,
What if get out of here, dude? For real.
seriously, go,
Beat it.
go now.
Nope. Get out of here. Beat it.
Be quiet. Don't touch anything.
So like I would love to like figure out like in my mind I'm like I'm gonna match the frequency and it never works.
Right.
Like I did this with Dragon Ball Z. I'd sit in my bathroom naked before a shower and be like, I'm gonna power up to be Super Saiyan. Like I want things to
There
work.
was at least 3 words in that sentence that didn't need to be there.
I'm just letting you know, like I've always wanted things to be a certain way. Like like if I put my mind to it, I
can accomplish this.
Yeah. Never. And I would love to say that like I try to like go through walls because I know I can match the frequency of the atoms I need to.
No, I want to be a superhero.
2 months ago, tried it. Nothing. Can't do it.
Still solid.
The come and take it guys. Like I love that flag.
Yeah.
I think it's great.
Yeah.
It's very important to American history. Like it means something.
It's literally the FAFO.
Yeah.
Like,
But it has nothing to do with what you think they think it is. Like I see that flag, that makes me think like, oh yeah. Fuck
it's like, hey, we had this thing that you want because we took it from you,
yeah.
and now we're using it against you.
Right.
If you want it back,
Come get it.
come get it. It's
Figure it
ours.
out.
It's ours now.
Figure it out.
It's ours now.
We're 13 colonies. And also, we're our own colonies. If you want it.
I mean, that was just straight up Texas. The come and take it was just
No, come and take it was like they're surrounded by the most, like at that time, the Mexican army was like one of the most prestigious armies in the world. Santa Anna did not. So, fucking crazy story. Santa Anna died in Ohio because he was recruited by the American government because they were like, hey, you're the
It's
Napoleon.
the first Operation Paperclip.
Pretty much.
That's what it was.
Santa Anna was like,
Shut up.
fuck you. Santa Anna was like after it was all said and done. So like after like Galveston, the Bay of Galveston, and this was so there was like the word like, hey, all those dudes that came down to Texas to make it Texas, like they got wrecked
Yeah.
because Santa Anna surrounded these motherfuckers and it was a bad deal.
Yeah.
Sam Houston was like, hey, hold my beer. I'm going to fucking ruin their whole existence. One of the fastest battles in any kind of history. Ambushed them, fucked them up real bad.
Yeah.
Well, Santa Anna didn't get like wrecked in that. The American government was like, do you want a job?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You teach us some things.
Yeah. Who hurt you?
It wasn't because at that point in time, Texas was still. Oh, Mexico? Yeah, no. They were at that point in time.
Mexico was top notch, dude. Santa Anna like had the fucking
Yeah.
for the technology and what was going on.
Well, he was like guerrilla warfare
Yeah.
before it was.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it was really like the fucking come and take it shit is the dopest thing. Like everybody in that mission,
They knew they were going to die.
they're going to get fucking ruined. And they said, hey, ladies, can you make me a flag real quick? And they're like, what flag do you want, Mr. Crockett? It's like, I would love a flag
with this cannon that we stole.
With this cannon that they want. And I want you to say, come and take it, but say it in their language. I feel spicy.
Yeah.
Like,
they need to be able to read this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking, dude. Being a Texan can be the coolest thing if you let it be.
Well, not now.
Not now, no. It sucks. I don't like it.
I don't either.
I don't like it. God damn it. When I think of like Texans, I think of like so much like fuck the government.
That's what it used to be.
We are a state of fucking free people.
I hate that guy.
I fucking hate that guy. No, I did not see that guy on Tuck. But Tucker Carlson, wah!
Our uncle must be in it.
What?
Our uncle must be. My grandfather must be in the army.
Yes, your grandfather was in the army. So was your great grandfather, and your great uncle, and a bunch of other people.
Get out of here.
Be quiet. I love you.
No, I didn't see Ted Cruz on Tuck. I don't like Ted Cruz. I think he's a
I don't like
Zodiac
Ted
killer.
Cruz. I don't like Dan Patrick. I don't like Hot Wheels.
Hot Wheels. Oh, God.
Not the little cars. I love the little cars.
I thought you were talking about. I was like, that is the wildest pull.
No, Abbott. I don't like him.
You know that one podcast I already did, like the Tucker Carlson impersonation?
Yeah.
I can't do it
That
again.
was last week.
No, it was 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
I've tried. Yeah.
Is that the
Yeah.
guy with the eye patch?
Yeah.
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 He's another one that like I thought was gonna be okay.
I thought he was going to be a fucking cool
Turned
guy.
out not.
Not cool at all, man. We need. Like, it's so shitty to be like red and blue.
I feel like he bought into that like Nick Fury persona.
Or a pirate.
No, I feel like he was more like
Yeah.
I'm in charge of Shield.
Yeah. No, he like his history is great military wise.
Right.
He did what he was supposed to do.
Yeah, but then when he got political office, he was like, yeah,
I really wanted Dan Crenshaw to be like something special.
yeah, me too.
I fucking did, and like,
Mostly because I grew up in Marvel Comics, and I was
yeah, I
like,
was
"No,
like,
it's
oh
Nick
yeah,
Fury."
fuck,
Yeah.
it's Nick Fury, we got it. It just sucks.
Never meet your heroes.
The fucking legislative branch in Texas, they're fucking us over
3
times.
wild guess. I don't know.
I'll go.
Can I have an over?
Hold on, before you answer 5 times, I'll go 5.
What if it's 0?
What if his name is Jesus Damn Vance? What if it's
Jean-Claude Damn Vance.
Jean Damn.
We'll get there.
Get out of here.
He's fine.
It's like +5. Oh my gosh. I don't. Okay. You can't. I'd never.
I mean, you have to answer with facts if you're gonna ask that kind of question.
So
I get it. It's fine.
when Trump announced that JD Vance was going to be the vice president,
Was his name Barron Trump?
let the boy learn.
He's learning a lot.
He's learning a lot, dude. He's like, it's like an ancient warrior culture, and you're like,
Yeah.
let the boy learn. You want another one?
Yeah. It's like, when Spartan boys are born, they just go straight into battle.
Yeah. Well, they at 7 years old, they go out in the wilderness.
Yeah,
They come back. They're
that's
ready.
where we're going.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're working
Fine.
on
Hold on. Okay. No.
it. Thank you for being willing to fact check yourself.
So like, I could write a book. I can call it an autobiography.
Can you? Could you?
If ChatGPT,
There
will
you
help-
go.
yeah. Trump's grandfather, grandmother, I don't remember. His middle name was Christ. Is that true?
That doesn't help the situation at all, but I don't doubt it.
Have you ever heard of like the?
Well, his son's name is Barron.
Have you ever heard of the like? There's a book called Baron Trump's Adventure.
Yeah,
kind
the
of
time
thing?
traveler.
The time
Yeah,
traveler.
That's his great uncle.
Yeet. Well. Donald Trump is not his last name. They changed it.
Somebody in his family at some point in time. This is when the Nikola Tesla stuff happened.
Yeah.
Was the FBI agent that investigated the death and supposedly stole all of the research papers. Did you know that?
From Nikola Tesla?
Yes. It was a Trump. Twas a Trump.
Hold on. Before you go any further.
I'm going to go pee.
Here, say that again.
The FBI agent that was involved with Nikola Tesla's murder investigation, death investigation, named Trump.
In response to your query, the FBI agent with the last name Trump involved with the murder investigation of Nikola Tesla, here's what I provided. Tesla was not murdered, but likely died of natural causes of coronary thorns in 1943. The FBI investigated Tesla's belongings after his death due to concerns about wartime security and rumors of death ray invention. Dr. John G. Trump, uncle of Donald J. Trump, was called to analyze Tesla's papers to determine... Go fucking jack off, dude. You're good. Dr. Trump, a respected electrical engineer and an MIT professor, concluded that Tesla's recent work was primarily speculative and not of significant value to the government. While not an FBI agent, Dr. Trump was involved in the government examination of Tesla's belongings, specifically regarding the potential security risk. Some conspiracy theories, like Dr. Trump's involvement with claims of the government cover-up regarding Tesla's inventions. The FBI states it was not directly involved in searching Tesla's effects and never had possessions of his papers. Doesn't Israel have like a crazy death ray? Is that a thing?
Yes, allegedly. See, I knew there was a connection.
Dr. Trump. Please get out.
So, am I the only one that kind of feels weird about stuff like this? You think you hear about Tesla and Einstein and people like that, and you feel like, oh, that was so long ago, but that was in like the 40s. It wasn't that long ago. So like the 30s and the 40s.
So I used to think time was such a long time. Like that sounds so stupid to say out loud. Like when I was in high school or junior high, his grandfather's name is Fred Christ Trump. Oh my God!
So
we're in a simulation.
Okay, hold on. Is this grandmother-grandfather married and they're both middle name Christ? That's weird.
That'd be a really cool like bonding thing, though.
Or
I'm sorry, my name's Fred Christ. It's kind of weird. Oh,
or like some weird like ceremonial like.
My name's Fred Christ.
Nomenclature scenario.
It's a really wild middle name. She's like, you're not going to believe this.
My middle name is also Christ.
I love you.
Yeah. We're meant to be together.
Let's make a baby.
Yeah.
And then those babies will make a fucking egomaniac. Get out of here for real.
Seriously. Either be quiet or go.
Beat it, nerd.
I'm a nerd. It's okay.
No, we're both nerds.
Being a nerd's a good thing.
Yes. The chicks love nerds.
That means smart.
Fred's mom is
so his great grandmother.
Does the J in Donald J. Trump stand for Jesus?
Yeah, because he's the son of Christ, the grandson of Christ.
I don't know. I think we live in like a fucking diabolical simulation, and it's just getting more prevalent every day that I'm here on this earth.
There's just so much more information.
I have so many things holding me down to this earth where I can't leave it.
I have 2 things.
I have 3. I can't leave because I need those things to be taken care of.
Yeah.
But what if that's part of the simulation? Like, you better do the work or you're gonna... And every time I get a little ahead, the IRS is like, fuck you, man. Like, every time I get ahead...
Woodrow Wilson's like, nah.
Every time I get a little ahead, they're like, fuck you. I make great money as a welder.
It's really weird to like be successful and still struggle.
If you looked at if I went to 19, 20-year-old Matt and I go, "Hey, you're about to make X amount of money in fucking 14
I got
years."
Nothing to worry about.
Not 14 years. You're about to make X amount of yeah. 15, 16 years. You're about to make X amount of money and you're just going to be fucking high on the hog.
Yeah.
But
See, the problem.
I feel like that
the problem
is
with that
fucking...
is you have to have money to invest.
I know where you went to high school, dude. You ain't teaching me shit. I just feel like if I went, dude, I feel like it's terrifying, man. I don't know anymore. I don't know what's real.
I kind of almost don't wanna. To an extent, does that make sense? Like there's something to be said about blissful ignorance.
I've been in the position where I could have been blissfully ignorant, and I found out truth that really shook me to the core. But I needed to know that was real.
Yeah, I get that, and I'm the same way.
But yeah, like ever since that moment, like I don't want the fucking wool over my eyes.
Right.
Like 2019, 2018, Matt.
It's one of those things. Like once you started looking, you can't stop.
So 2018, 2019, Matt, such a fool, such an idiot. He just thought the world was fucking for him.
Yeah. Beer and music.
2018, he worked real hard. He tried to do what he needed to do. He thought everything was solid. You put that dude against this dude, I eat that dude's lunch every fucking day of the week.
Yeah.
Because that dude didn't want to see what was going on. And you can I have put that into everything.
Yeah.
Like,
I get that.
Like the way I live my life now, like I've said many times, I've carved my life out of some like petrified shit. Like I'm here for it.
Done the work.
I've done the work. I've seen through the bullshit. Anybody that's in my life now, it's because they want to be.
Or I want them to be.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I need to know what the fuck is going on.
Well, especially now that we have small humans that rely
2017,
on us.
2018, Matt, what do you think about 9/11? It
don't
might have
care.
been an inside job,
Who
but
cares?
who knows?
Well, like I said, we have small humans now that have to rely on us for survival.
Yeah.
To an extent.
Yeah.
Kind of got to know what's going on.
Gotta.
I can't be one of those people that's just like, I woke up today. That's good enough.
Stoic Matt. That's my new nickname. I'm going to change my fucking handles.
Just switch your initials.
Oh no.
Matt Stoic.
Instead of MS, it's SM.
I just need to fucking I need to know what's going on. No! Oh shit! That's the craziest fucking video I've ever seen in my life.
I don't know what you're talking about.
There's a video. There's like 7 dudes, and they're like across the harbor. Of 9/11,
the guys on the rooftop that
and
are
they're all
they're partying.
Yes.
Yeah.
Saying they're Jews is wild, but I see what you're saying. Their hairs are curly, and they have the fucking background to be Jewish. But when it was going down, they were like fucking stoked. So like,
Ties into the Silverstein thing real well.
Yeah. The 12th tribe is not what we think it is. They killed Jesus. I don't know why all these Christians are like, we got to protect Israel, because like they weren't for Jesus.
No.
Biblically, those are facts. The Pharisees.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we've talked about
that
dude.
earlier.
We have beat that dead horse over and over again. Larry Silverstein had a very important. Yeah. No,
You missed last week.
You've missed so many podcasts. I thought you were a fan, but now I'm realizing you have no idea what's going on. Classic. You know what? Honestly, in 2006, I was in speech class. It was Katie Wilson's mom. Miss Wilson. Yeah, it had to be. That's so stupid.
Father's Day's on Friday.
I don't know. You fucking motherfucker. So I was in speech class, and she wanted us to have this like speech that was kind of like bring us to this side or bring us to this side. What is that called?
Debate?
No. Persuasive.
Yeah.
Like a
Persuasive speech.
Okay. Suppose.
Stop.
So yeah. That's her. Yeah. So she taught the speech class. She wanted to have like this persuasive speech for our final. Like, we do this one speech. Even if you fucked off all year, you're good to go if you make this count.
Yeah.
Me and Wes Ward, Jeff Ward's little brother, both of us were doing the same speech about like how 9/11 is not what we thought it was. And I did my speech, and it was like about Larry Silverstein putting out the fucking insurance, like all the things.
Yeah.
And I showed like.
Can you imagine if you had the information now, or had the information then that we have now?
I had I like, not to like toot my own horn, I had so much fucking information.
You're on a list.
Probably
back then. You're on a list.
Google's barely a thing.
Yeah.
It was like Ask Jeeves. Fucking.
That was a great website.
Yeah.
That was the first.
I felt like it was
ChatGPT.
non-partial. Didn't give a shit. You just asked what you wanted to ask, and it gave you what you wanted.
Yeah.
My name is Mr. Googleson.
I'm about to knock you out, dude.
Stop.
So, Miss Wilson, she was like, I've never thought about this. I bet she's a fucking truther now. From me and Wes's like whole thing, I bet she's a truther. Hit the bricks, kid. I bet Miss Wilson's a truther now. From me and Wes, because Wes had the same information I had, but like when I gave the presentation, like you can think how animated I get about anything.
Yeah.
Imagine how animated I get if I know for sure.
Right.
Like if I'm fucking buried in my truth.
Yeah. Rooted.
You can't fuck with
Right.
me, dude.
No, yeah,
I'll ruin everybody.
That's true.
So, like, I bet she does. I would love to know if she's still alive, honestly. That's kind of where I'm at. She was such a horrible lady until she wasn't. Because, like...
I've had a lot of teachers like that.
She was such a... I failed her first time. Like, the first time I took speech, she failed me. And this was, like, second time.
That's because you thought Father's Day was on Friday.
That's it. I didn't do speeches. I was just like, I'm not doing this shit. Like speech day, I would just go up there and like fucking do improv stand-up comedy, and they're like, you didn't study. You didn't do anything. You have to have like a PowerPoint.
There's no outline. There's no note cards.
You have to have a PowerPoint with like your sources.
Yeah.
And I didn't have that. I would just go up there and be like, you know, it'd be crazy. Like, she's like, get the fuck out of here, dude. She's like, no, it's funny, but like, you can't do this.
It's not what this class is about.
Yeah. And then the second year, I half-assed took it serious until like the one like
and then you just dropped a bomb.
Yeah, persuade me on something that I wouldn't be normally. And like, I fucking, dude, I was Elon with a chainsaw. I was ripping shit, dude. You know, like Fred Durst probably got stoked when he saw Elon with a chainsaw.
Probably.
Chainsaw. Is your ass roll?
Yeah.
I don't know. No, absolutely not.
Can you sing?
He can. No, he can.
Then yes, do it.
But like, I need to know where your range is. I think you might be a tenor. Yeah. He said, need some advice. I'm thinking about auditioning for a barbershop quartet next week.
I think that'd be great.
That'd be fucking rad, dude.
So when I was in high school, I was in choir, which is wild because I can't sing now, but I used to be able to.
I'm like Axl Rose.
And we did a quintet. There was 6 of us.
Yeah.
And we would randomly like
sixlet. Quint's 5.
Whatever. There was 5 or 6 of us. That's beside the point. But we would do
I'm so lonely because I'm bald.
It could be. It could be. I mean, it could be like
I think
could be like the same cure as prison has for male loneliness, though. You just gotta watch out.
There's a lot of ways to get unlonely that you won't like.
Yeah. It's like the dick you're getting you don't want.
Goddamn. Go ahead. Finish your story out.
But we used to do like classroom stuff. Like people that's how we made money for the choir, like for trips and stuff. They would pay us to do like it was always like a singing telegram kind of a thing.
Yeah.
But it was in the school.
Yeah.
So
That's fucking cool.
It was kind of neat.
Yeah.
It was kind of neat. Anyway, I think you should do it.
Do it.
I would do it
I have.
if I could sing.
I have like.
Is there like a screamy emo version of that? Because I'm here for that.
Mr. Sandman. So like, I have. There's like building blocks of who I am is from the barbershop when I was a kid. And my barbershop wasn't a dude. It was Miss Marie.
Yeah.
She was a fucking old lady.
Yeah, Screamo Barbershop. Can we make that happen?
We can make it happen. We can make it happen.
I'm down to start that trend.
I want to actually show Will some of the songs we're writing. I think he'd fucking dig it. But like, the building blocks of me were like developed. I feel like developed in the barbershop in Pittsburgh. It was like this fucking hole in the wall, old time building in Pittsburgh. Was it built in the Tatarian era?
Tatarian Barbershop?
Maybe. I don't know. I wasn't there. I just know William H. Pitt showed up and the town was there. Like 20 years later. Doesn't seem right.
Yeah.
But
it's a lot of development in a very short period of time.
it's very the church there is wild.
We should go check it out.
I think we should. I thought that church was built at one point, and he's like, yeah, that's what they do. But now I know how things work. I'm like, yeah, churches are so much more than that. But that lady was like hard nosed, no bullshit, but also like the dreamiest. Like she was such a sweet lady in her own way. All the men went there to get their fucking burr. That's high top or burr. That's all.
So no, in Longview where the Loop and Pine Tree Road cross, the like a Volkswagen repair shop.
Yeah.
There's a barbershop right next door to that.
Yep.
That's where I got my haircut growing up.
Okay.
There was a military barbershop.
They only have two.
High and tights.
Tights.
It's high and tights or like the
shaved off.
Or the crispy like comb over thing.
Yeah.
Like from the 50s.
Yeah.
Those were your three options.
I would love to have that haircut.
So
I'd love to have a fucking haircut. That's what I love. I'd love to not shave my head
other than
anymore.
a zero.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So like I get you. Like that's like there was like 4 dudes that worked there.
Cop cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was like 4 dudes that worked there.
Yeah.
That were all mostly dead.
Yes.
When I was young.
When
that place is still open. It's still a barbershop. I don't know who works there.
I don't know.
Now,
yeah, it's probably.
But I kind of want to like randomly
don't
go
do that.
in.
Don't do that. You have beautiful hair.
I
Don't
know.
fucking.
I'm not gonna cut it off.
Just go in there and be like, "What do y'all do here?"
Be like, "Hey, does Ken still work here?"
I'll go in there.
No, Ken died in 1994.
I'll go in there. I'll go in there. Like,
no, I got my haircut there the whole all of my childhood.
So Miss Marie, she was the only person that cut hair there. So Saturday morning, like when I'm supposed to be watching cartoons,
dudes lined up out the door.
Just dudes, and all these dudes were like old farmers, fucking mechanics, welders.
The guys that are off work on Saturday morning to go get their haircut.
The dudes that didn't have to go to work.
Yeah.
That's all it was. And my dad would take me there. And it was like, he would tell me, he's like, yeah, she cut my hair as a kid. My dad was, at that time, he was
she a
fucking 42, 45.
She a fae folk?
She was. I really don't know if she's alive or dead. It kind of bums me out because I don't know if she had kids. I don't know if she had family. I just know she was in that, like the simulation thing. Like as the simulation unravels to me, she might have just been like a thing.
Yeah.
She might have been like the fucking fairy fountain on Legend of Zelda.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Like she might have just been a thing.
Yeah.
And I go in there and all these men, all these fucking like old.
She was a siren.
Nope, no one's gonna fucking fall for that trick. She was. It's such a wild like thinking back. She was cool, but not. I don't. It's such a fucking.
I get it. Yeah, I get it.
And like I'd go in there and like all these old timers, and they would like.
She's a witch.
They would see my father, who at the time, like he's only 15, 20 years removed of being the wildest motherfucker in Camp County.
Yeah.
He like
And now his kids in there with him.
like that was his reputation. Like before I was there, like goddamn that Smith boy's wilder than shit.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, hey, John Mark, you know, is that your boy?" Or, "Hey, John Mark and his boy." Like that's how the mentality was. Like that fucking like hearing those dudes talk, and it wasn't like church talk. You know,
Saturday.
Saturday.
We do church talk on Saturday.
And they would just say the wildest shit. And it was like, yeah, some of it was like incredibly racist.
Oh, yeah.
Some of it was like,
This is the early 90s in Camp County.
this was 1998, 1997 kind of time. And like every time I got in the chair, Miss Marie wouldn't ask me what I wanted. She'd look at my dad. He's
Right.
like, he'd go, number 2, all the way around.
Just a buzz.
And she would do it like, no shit, she could probably cut 150, 200 people's hair a day
Oh, yeah.
if she wanted to. But
Especially
like,
with that order.
and she'd give me the fucking cheapest lollipop. She's like, "That's for you, son." Then I got to like 15, 14 years old. Actually, that was one of my punishments as like, I was like 13. Before I moved to Harmony with my mom, I was growing my hair out because I wanted to have long hair.
You think you want to be cool? Let's go shave it off.
I got in trouble.
Yep.
I got in trouble because I hid my report card from my dad, which was really fucked up because it was a good report card. It wasn't bad. It's like I passed.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't going to repeat the grade.
Yeah.
That was the fucking shit. Like I like opened up the fucking envelope and I was like, I don't think I passed. Little did I know, 71's a pass.
That's right.
So I didn't know that.
70's a pass.
Yeah, no, I thought like it had to be 80s or above because that's how.
So my dad was like, "You didn't make a 98?"
Yeah.
I had an Asian dad that was not Asian.
You had a tiger dad?
Yeah. Granted, he was
he eradicated the.
he did survive the Bataan Death March, so I get it.
He learned something.
He learned something.
He's like, yeah, I'll bring your culture back home.
A's are A's, and A's are also not okay.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you failed successfully.
I wasn't a great student. I was a great student if I applied myself.
I got my ass not beat.
Yeah, no, like
I got something too. I got to survive.
it's the craziest thing. Like I barely got through school.
I was great in school. So I got to college, and I was like,
I was barely a
"You're
student.
in my world now, Grandpa."
I was barely a student. I got a high
You
school
were
diploma.
present.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, fuck. To be honest, the last 2 years of my high school career, I was so high daily. I probably blew. Like no shit. Like it was $25 a week on weed. Me and Chad.
Yeah.
Not Cash. That would be horrible.
Not yet.
Me and Chad would just blow down every day. We ride together because like I drove.
Yeah.
And by the time we went Four Corners in Roansboro on that straight drive to Harmony,
Yeah.
we lit up a fucking joint, smoked it, parked it before it got weird, sprayed down with cologne, went to school.
Yeah.
Lunchtime, we go back to my truck and do the same thing. I smoked so much weed. I even had like the principal, Jed Whitaker at the time, is like, "Hey,
Stop.
no," he was like, "Hey, you're gonna fail if you don't apply yourself." And I was like, "What do I need to do?" He told me. I did it. I did it within like
Give me the bare minimum.
I did it within like a month, and he's like, "What the fuck, man?" Like,
Yeah.
he's like,
Well, this is the choice.
"Yeah, no, I know what I don't want to be here."
Yeah.
Looking back, I probably would have done a little bit better, but like, this is wild. Yeah. I'd love to smoke weed today, right now, this very second. I would love it.
I just enjoy employment.
I enjoy employment. I don't work for a cool company that makes container houses.
Pentagrams?
Pentagrams. Hell Satan. I don't know. I think this is it.
Yep. Let's wrap it up.
We'll wrap it up. Will, you're going to be on the next podcast. Everybody that's listening, please tune in for that one. It's going to be a fucking good one.
It's gonna be wild.
It's going to. It might be like a good.
Away.
Go, please, dude. It might be like a recap of like, hey, how's it been? I miss you. Kiss me when I'm here.
There's gonna be some of that. Then there's gonna be some shenanigans.
It has to. No, I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Like now that I know this is coming down the pipeline, like I'm excited as fuck.
Hey, Will, make sure you get with Matt, and we'll figure out the details so I can make sure that we're ready to dial in and make it happen.
Strap in, babies, because we're gonna get fun times.
It's going deep.
Deep.
Hey, be nice to each other. Take care of each other.
This world's getting fucking wild, dude. You gotta fucking take care of each other.
It's dumber every day.
Please.
Just don't suck. Do your best not to suck.
Yeah.
Unless you want to, and then I guess do what you want to do.
My dog is sleeping on the floor.
Get out of here, man.
My kid says bye. We love you.
He says something. Have you ever wanted to try an elixir that they made in like a mountain? Like a bunch of witches around a cauldron. They're stirring it up and you tried it and it's like the perfect thing.
It's like you visit your local alchemist and get the one thing you've been missing.
Yeah, it's not like other brands where you drink it and you shit your pants and you have the jitters.
Right.
I think we have found the elixir of the gods.
Are you talking about Dubby?
I'm talking about Dubby.
So Dubby is an energy drink blend that has no bullshit in it. It's on their website. No other BS. No maltodextrins, no fillers, no artificial colors, no artificial dyes. It's no sugar. It's caffeine, coffee fruit extract, nootropics, and B vitamins.
I don't know if you know what nootropics are. It's the precursor that makes your brain work at. You ever seen Limitless?
Yeah.
With Bradley Cooper?
Yeah.
Or Lucy?
He takes that
with
weird
Scarlett
pill.
Johansson?
Yeah.
It's the same shit.
Yeah. But it's the real version.
It's the real version. You will be firing on all cylinders. You'll be able to make great decisions and work your ass off because me and you are both blue collar and we have to do that.
Yeah, we've got kids, we've got lives, we've got jobs. We have to survive.
And you can buy it for right now for what, $39?
So an entire tub is $39.99, and that's 30 servings.
And that, if you look at what you buy monthly,
yeah.
with
So
your
like
other products,
a Red Bull is $3 to $5 depending on what size you buy it.
right?
That I probably shouldn't say names, but we're all consumers. We understand.
Yeah.
Other energy drinks are expensive.
Right.
This one's affordable. And if you go to w.gg, buy something, check it out, put in the promo code TRUCKBEERS, all one word, TRUCKBEERS, you get 10% off.
And that's going to help you out in the long run, and it helps us out.
Yeah.
So if you love truck beers,
transparency, we get a kickback.
Yeah. If you love truck beers and you also don't want to feel like a zombie,
yeah, try it.
Try it out. Let us know what you think.
And if you're not looking for energy, they also offer hydration packets and other things also that are also the same formula without the caffeine.
So give it a shot. It's at w.gg.
Yep. Promo code
truck beers.
Truck beers.
Kisses.
Love you.